everybody, welcome back to another Whatnot Wednesday live stream. It's the last live stream of 2025. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. Hope everybody's having a very pleasant evening. We have a bunch of packs to give away tonight. We're not going to be live for an extended break or anything like that. Usually on a Wednesday, we might do about 12 rounds between random team breaks and pick your team rounds. We got 8 tonight. So about 2/3 of what we might usually cover. We're going to wrap up a little bit early. We've got a fireworks show planned. Ross, as I sent the video, I checked that right before we went live, and I didn't see anything. Let me go ahead and see again. So Ross is the editor of the top 25 countdown. He just sent it at 6:45. So top pulls of 2025. The video is here. The following video contains the top 25 pulls of the Jabs Family channel. It's recommended to listen on a low volume due to frequent shouting. I'm taking a look at it right now.
We are going to have a case hit. Oh, this might be something better than a case hit. It is. Look at this.
The Constellation Marcella Meyer coming in at number 25. That's pretty cool. I'll have to see if I can get this downloaded and put up in a little bit. That's pretty awesome. Scrolling ahead, seeing the Barry Bonds pulls. Shohei Ohtani autograph right there. I forgot about that one. There's some nice stuff in there. So let's see if I can get this downloaded. Let's see. Google Drive. All right, Ross, we're trying to download it now, and then I'll try to upload it, and we'll get it up there. The other video that I'm working on is my top cards in my collection, updated for the 2025 year. It says downloaded. Now we'll see if we can get it uploaded. So I'll be working on that. And in the meantime, here's a free pack of cards. Top right-hand corner of your screen. Free pack of cards for you. The first break that we're going to do, it's pinned down below. There are 9 teams left. There's Fitzy. What's up, man? Good to see you. 9 teams left. If you're interested in any of those, you can go ahead and grab those spots. The teams that are available in this, it's Cosmic too, which is the second best product. A lot of people, actually, the consensus have it as number 1 for the year, but I would a little bit outside of the box and put Update at number 1, just because Update is a lot more affordable and Cosmic Chrome is going up and up like crazy. So I think just for your typical collector, most people are going to love Update. Whether you're a high-end collector, a low-end collector, a mid-range collector, Update's a great product for anybody. But like Cosmic is more for man, you got to really have a good big budget if you're just going to buy a box of those. So if you'd like to grab your team in Cosmic and chase after whatever your favorite team is or favorite player is, you got a shot with some of these teams. You got the Orioles still left, the Twins, the Giants, the Cardinals, the Rays, and the Nationals. So here you go. Here's all the Rays for $1. $1 Tampa Bay Rays. We'll get them filled up real quick, and then we'll get going with this one. Rays are live right now. See, Murphy just picked up the D-backs in the black and white round. I think we only have 1 round of those tonight. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Working on uploading the top 25 video that Ross did. Working on that right now. Details, no. Monetization, yes. All right, so the Tampa Bay Rays are going to be gone and sold. The system is going to have them. Congratulations. Next, here are the Giants for half price. San Francisco Giants for half C's right now. Robert just picked up the Nationals. Thanks, Robert. How long do you take to upload an average video you do? For me, from start to finish, I don't ever edit my videos. If I'm just opening a box, there's no cuts, there's no like dumb memes put in. There's nothing that could ever, have a chance to see cards or packs lifted out of the box. That's why I never edit my videos. So it's always just one take. So whatever you see, so what, 15 minutes to film a video, and then I just hit upload. It usually uploads in a few minutes, and then copy and paste the description, just grab a still from the video, usually just a picture of the box. It doesn't take all that long. Jerry's going to have his Giants. Thank you very much. Next up, it's the Cardinals. Only 2 teams left after them. Cardinals for half price right now. Disney Goofy card, those are actually worth some good money. So I haven't hit any of those yet. So that you want to hang on to that. Maybe look it up. Is Barry and Cosmic? He's in a lot of recent products. I'm sure Jerry knows. Is Barry Bonds on the checklist for Cosmic? I'm pretty sure he's in Archives, and he's in Allen and Ginter for sure. We just pulled him. Is the black away from a new case? It's actually from whatever Top sent me. I didn't get a case. I just got the max loose boxes, so they're all from Tops. So that one goes to Baby Baby. The next one up, it's all the Baltimore Orioles going live right now. But yeah, by the way, hey Solito, I got your Ohtani short print sent out, top loaded up today this morning. Barry has a launch in the orbit auto variation in this. That's pretty nice. Yep, Hey Solito pulled a short print Ohtani out of black and white. It's a $300 card. And it wasn't even flipped upside down. It just looks like a regular base card. He had to point it out. And he's like, hey, that card's worth like a crap ton of money. Make sure you get it top loaded up. Does Topps give you free cards? I wish. I buy them from it just like you. Topps has never given me a free card in my life. And I take that back. They sent me, when I got my big league card, they did send me 10 of those for free. But other than that, I've never gotten a case from them for free. I've never even gotten a discount. I just go when stuff releases on release day or on a pre-sale day, I just go and buy it just like you do. Here's the last team. It's the National, like Topps. We should work something out. You don't even have to give me any payment to promote the cards or anything. Just allow me to buy the cards and ship them to me a day or two early. I'll even pay for the cards. It'd be kind of cool to get the stuff a day early as a preview. Robert's going to have them. Thank you, Robert. So we're ready to go in this round. All of the teams are spoken for. Brogan says, thanks for the gibby. You're welcome. In fact, since you mentioned it, we'll do another one here in a second. Let me just fill out the list here of who's got what. Memory Cosmic has been really tough to keep in stock because everyone's buying these boxes up, and it's not going to be long for these boxes. Like they're up to $630 now. Chris C's got the Arizona. TJ Miller's got the Atlanta Braves. Baltimore's going to Christian Neal. Christian Neal won a free, I think it's something free jersey, I think, yesterday. Dubby's got Boston. Joy's got the Cubs. Baby has got the White Sox. Welcome, Baby. New user. Good to have you aboard. Joy's got Cincinnati. Buckeye is going to have the Cleveland Guardians. They had some really good luck with Cleveland the other day. Keith is going to have the Rockies. We got Chris with the Detroit Tigers. TJ Miller's with the Astros. Kansas City Royals going to KC Slugger. Got the Los Angeles Angels going to Psalms. Hey, Solito's got the Dodgers. Miami Marlins are going to Christian Neal. Happy New Year. Baby's your wife. Very nice. Getting the wife on board. I hope you got the $15 to sign up with. I've seen a couple of you guys. Your wives are on board now. We had the Limbos. Mrs. Limbo was in the breaks yesterday. Mrs. EO was in the breaks. Minnesota Twins here going to TJ Miller. We got the New York Mets going to Christian Neal. The Yankees going to Chris C. BC 2858 is going to have the Oakland A's. And also, if you get your wife on board, you double your chances at the giveaway packs. Jim D with the Phillies. Buckeye with the Pirates. BC with the Padres. Jerry with the Giants. Mariners with GPD. Baby. It's going to have, that's Mrs. Chris is going to have St. Louis. We've got the System with Tampa Bay, Texas going to Marcus. Which it autocorrected and misspelled that name. Let me fix it. Josh B 1010 is going to have the Blue Jays, and the last one here is Robert. He's got the Nationals. Liam says, "I wish cards weren't so freaking expensive." Yeah, they are extremely expensive to buy boxes nowadays. If you want a free pack of cards, though, we'll get you covered with freebies as much as we can. Here's another one. I figured something out new today, by the way. That free pack number 2, I can just list a quantity. I can list it one time and put a quantity, and it will automatically populate it. So, free pack number 2. It's pretty nice because I used to just like copy and paste, and do it over and over and over again. It would take forever. By the way, the next break coming up, if you're looking ahead, 01 Corvette just picked up a team. Thank you very much. It looks like the next closest is going to be black and white. So they're pinned for you. Let's go ahead and get into this. Also, it comes with a Vlad Jr. jersey. We do jersey giveaways all the time. Try to do like all kinds of stuff that kind of might set us apart from other breakers. Like we send you every single base card along with all of your hits. We give you free packs of cards every 5 teams you win. We do a lot of buyer appreciation jerseys. I've probably given away 500 plus jerseys now since we started doing that. But here's your jersey. It's going to be a Vlad Jr. I just bought some more today. Bought some Tony Gwynn jerseys, etc. We've got the Houston Astros. TJ Miller is going to have the Vlad Jr. jersey. So, TJ, congratulations. 01 Corvette just picked up another spot. Thank you very much. Let's get this started. Starting off with the Chrome update. TJ says, "Man, the hits keep on coming." I did make one mistake here in my preparation. My garbage can right now is completely overflowing. Like, there's a pile of trash that's 2 feet above the brim hanging out. So I'm going to actually change this real quick. This is one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, there's boxes stuffed in here at like a perfect angle, like stacked, so they're not falling out on the floor. Of course, they're all going to start falling out now that I take it out. But doing a break with the filled up overflowing garbage can is a pet peeve of mine. It just makes a big mess as everything falls out. So get this changed and it'll be good for the rest of the break. We're going until probably 10:30, maybe 11. We went out and picked up some fireworks tonight. Braved the bad roads and everything. Went out to Phantom Fireworks. Picked up 3 big ones, I guess you could call them. Because we're not going to be outside for long. It's like 20 degrees and snowing. So 3 big fireworks. Will be outside for like 5 minutes. Bring in the new year. Garbage bag. Did one of you take Ziggy out? Did he pee or poop? You poop? Good. All right, now we're ready. Sorry for the trash delay. Nice new fresh 39-gallon trash bag. All right, here we go. Steve says, "Hope you had a relaxing but productive day." Man, I woke up today, first thing, Steve, stepped in throw up on the steps going downstairs. That was how I started my day. And then I'm like, what in the heck? I was like, what is this wet substance on my bare foot? First thought was, did the dog get out? Because we don't let him roam freely at night. No, that wasn't it. And then I took out my flashlight and looked at it. It was definitely vomit. And then it was like, okay, which kid did this? Turns out 3 of the kids all came down with it at the same time overnight. And there was messes all over the house. I'm sure those of you that are dads have had to deal with that before. So their beds were a big hot spot. the couch, the floors. JS says, how do I enter that free giveaway? Well, the pack is going to be pulled in a few seconds, and I'll just keep giving them away, but you got to go over to the Whatnot feed. The Whatnot app is on your phone is the only way you can get into these. The reason they do it on your phone, I think, and not on a laptop is so that you can't open like 50 tabs and like enter the giveaway 50 times on 50 different accounts. You can only get it on there one time. And now, if you have multiple phones and make multiple accounts, I mean, I guess some of you probably have like 3 or 4 phones if you keep your old phones. Some of you might actually do that. I don't know. There's Chief Rocks getting a free pack of cards. Congratulations. Good news, everybody. Here's another one going right now, top right-hand corner of your screen. They couldn't make it to the bathroom? I guess not. Nope. Yep. Luckily, my wife had this machine that she bought, this upholstery cleaner, and she was working on that. And so she just like sprayed stuff on it and like had this machine suck it all up. She was the real MVP of the day. There's Yamamoto right there. We've got, wow, Raleigh Fingers, 1/1 Superfractor autograph. Happy New Year, Jerry. Jerry with the Raleigh Fingers 1/1 Superfractor auto from a hobby box of 2025 archives. Can you believe this? Our New Year's Eve special starts off with a bang. In the first hobby box of the night, we were about ready to release the top 25 pulls of 2025. This one might make the list. Jerry is going to get this one. Hall of Famer Raleigh Fingers 1/1 Superfractor autograph right there. There's the 1/1 designation. If you can't see it, we can zoom in on it nice and tight right there over on YouTube. Holy cow. What a way to start off the final show of 2025. Raleigh Fingers on-card 1/1 Superfractor auto. Jerry tips $20. Jerry, thank you very much. Happy New Year, man. Let me one-touch this bad boy. That is crazy. That's the second Superfractor auto of a Hall of Famer in about a week or so. We had the big Poppy David Ortiz 1/1 autograph from Cosmic about a week ago. And now we get the Raleigh Fingers 1/1. What a start. Very nice. Getting it one touched up for you right now, Jerry. How about that? Jerry's usually a Brewers guy, or a Giants guy. Occasionally he picks up other teams too, but how about the Brewers? Brewers were not an expensive team in this either, and they hit big. Congratulations, man. Best mustache ever in baseball, worst repack product ever in baseball. Over on YouTube, Steve's got the invite code for the folks that want to get some money off. And here's another nice auto. For a second, I thought that was Cal Ripken Jr. It's his brother. Gabriel picked up the White Sox. Thanks, Gabriel. That's the 84 Topps Billy Ripken on card. Man, it would have been really cool if they would have recreated the F-face card, but I guess they don't have the rights to that, really. That's a Fleer. That's a Fleer thing, so it would have been kind of cool. I mean, they did it with Jackson Holiday with his short print last year, so I guess they could have maybe had Billy Ripken recreate that pose years later as an older man. Would have been kind of cool. Well, there's the 2 hits of the box. That was fantastic. I wonder what Cosmic has in store this round. Could be pretty good. There's Sean picking up a spot. Thank you very much, Sean. I think tomorrow we're going to take tomorrow completely off. Usually we don't go live on Thursdays unless it's some sort of special show like maybe a Throwback Thursday break or maybe like some sort of special milestone show like a 30,000 follower special or something like that. So New Year's Day we'll take off and we're just going to rest. We're going to take the kids down to Dave & Buster's today and have a good time, but with 3 of them dealing with the flu, they kind of just stayed in bed all day. Maybe tomorrow we'll go. I don't know. They're feeling better. Did the video finish downloading? Well, I'm trying to upload it right now, and it's right now we're on the ad suitability page, which I have to submit a rating saying that it's safe for ads, which it should be. I kind of scrolled through it and saw that it's just my videos. Should be good. And we'll go ahead and list it as unlisted. 11-minute video. Yeah, it'll be coming up. So the top 25 polls of 2025 is coming up for you tonight. Done by Ross. Ross did last year's version. He clipped out all the big pulls. There's another free pack winner, that collector. Congratulations. There's Glaber Torres. Those free packs get sent. You don't have to do anything. Even if you don't buy anything, you still get them for free. Here's another one. Free packs left and right for you guys tonight for the New Year's special. And it's just, I got packs laying everywhere. So they could be retail, they could be hobby. I've sent whatever's laying around. Loose packs all over the place. But I haven't been sending any, there hasn't been any like revenge packs. Like let's say somebody comes in and says, hi, I want a free pack, you jerk. I haven't even sent somebody like that like a 90 Fleer, 90 Donuts. It's been all like newer stuff I've been sending all month. I think the oldest pack I sent one today from 2010. I had like a stack of 2010 Series 2 hobby packs. I was like, where did these come from? So I sent one of those out today. Nick Kurtz. One of you will get it. I can't remember who. This is where the big time value comes in. And the baby picking up the Rockies. Thank you very much. Let's see what we can do with these. Gonna get these other ones sleeved up real quick. Move all this paper. I went and picked up a ton of paper last night at Walmart. Hey, Amy, what's up?
Well, I looked at my neck and it said...
Here, let me take it.
It said on my neck.
Here, you have to take it on your forehead. Move. 98.6 is exactly what it should be. You're not supposed to take it on your neck because you probably were sitting in a certain angle. All right, here we go. Cosmic Chrome, black and white is coming up next. It's pinned. There's 8 teams left there. Good luck to everybody. Let's see if we can find a Planetary Pursuit or a Supernova. Hey, Happy New Year, Dale Forever. I was just out in Greensburg today. I went and picked up a bunch of fireworks. They had Phantom fireworks. I was like, oh, here we go. These prices are ridiculous. They must have been running a sale because I was ready to spend over $100 and it must have been 50% off. $67 for 3 big boy fireworks.
You know when we're going to have dinner?
Yeah, Sophia said she's going to order a pizza whenever everyone's hungry, but since we ate lunch at like 2, she didn't know when that would be. Yeah, we haven't had dinner yet. We had a super late lunch because 3 of the kids were sick. Nobody felt like eating. Kumar Rocker, Stars of the Night. Drake Baldwin on the beam. White hole refractor. That's a good one. Jacob Wilson on the white hole. Half meatball. I don't think I've ever had a meatball pizza before. There's Shohei Ohtani. We usually just get plain cheese around here. There's Jacob deGrom on the nucleus. Nick Kurtz right there. We used to always get pepperoni. My wife hates pepperoni, though. There's Aaron Nola and Brooks Baldwin. Just plain cheese. Hopefully there's some pizza places open until like 9. Sausages. I like green peppers, too. My mom would always do like pepperoni, green peppers, and sausage. It was really good. We used to have pizza every Saturday. That was like the Jabs family household tradition. Pizza every Saturday night. All right, here we go. Next one up. See what we can find here. Pizza Siena. That's my wife's. That's her favorite place, actually. She always gets the like buffalo chicken pizza from there. Flamin' Hot Dude gets the freebie. Yeah, Pizza Siena is pretty good. We always used to get Pleasant Unity pizza, but she kind of got tired of that, so switching it up a little bit, and that's been kind of her go-to recently. All right, here we go. Cosmic, Jacob Wilson. There's an Otani Light Beam. Here comes a gold. Ozzy Albies to 50. There we go. Jose Ramirez, who's getting pretty close to the 300 club. Another great autograph to start the night off. We had a 1/1 Superfractor auto of Raleigh Fingers. And now a Jose Ramirez, who's a surefire future Hall of Famer. And Buckeye continues to just have success with the Cleveland Guardian spots. Congratulations. That's a great autograph right there. That's what you want to see in a Cosmic box. You either want to get a really nice auto or a Planetary Pursuit, or if you get super lucky, both. Or maybe one of those Supernovas. Ellie De La Cruz on the Extraterrestrial Talent. So nice. Good box with the Jose Ramirez. 15 homers and 15 steals away, says Liam, from the 300 club. That's crazy. Yeah, he'll get there. He'll be in. He'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He doesn't get all that much recognition, but because he's played in such a small market in Cleveland, he's going to be first ballot. Like he'll get over 90% of the vote for sure when it's time. No doubt about it. So if you don't have your Jose Ramirez rookie cards yet, you might want to grab one of those. I still need to get one of those in a PSA 10. I've got it raw, but all right, that round is in the books. Archives and Cosmic done. Next up, it's black and white. Here it comes. It's the first round, round number 1. There goes a spot in the Tier 1 round to SM. Thank you very much. Here's another free pack, by the way. Just go ahead and let me know when it's time to run another one. See, Shelton just picked up the Giants. Thank you very much. There's only 7 spots left. We've got teams like the Cardinals still out there, the Rays, etc. So here, let's get them sold. Here comes all of the Tampa Bay Rays for $1, and they are live right now. Good luck. Get these last few teams sold off, and then we can get started. And first one out, Sean is going to be taking the Rays off the board. Thank you very much. Good luck. Tampa Bay is going to be yours. Let's see. There's only 6 teams left. Let's grab another one here, run them the whole way down to $1 and start them up. Here's all of the San Diego Padres going next Padres are up for grabs. Starting them off at $1. We're going to have the Padres going to 32 LAX coach. Thank you very much, man. Here's all the Cardinals next. They're going the whole way down to $1. They're live right now. Cardinals up next. Free packs of cards every few minutes for New Year's Eve. We'll have the Jabs Family Top Pulls 2025 video coming out in a little bit over on the YouTube channel. All right, let's see. St. Louis Cardinals. They are going to be sold. LAX coach has them too. There's only 2 teams left. Here are all of the Giants. I'm running the whole way down to $1. Giants up for grabs next. Then we got one more. Then we get started with this one. It's black and white. It's Archives again. Archives had a really good box last time. Black and white. There's a mega box of Chrome update in there. Hit the oh, check that. It's not Archives. It's Heritage. Grab the wrong box there. Let me fix that up. My bad. Heritage on for the first time. Christian Neal is going to have it. And last but not least, thanks, Christian. Last team out, it's the Orioles for half price. They're going live right now. And we're going to have Christian taking them off the board. So let's go ahead and revisit the list and tell you who's got what. Comes with a Freddie Freeman jersey as well. Yep, pick your team ones. The message was just sent. Pick your team round number 1 is breaking right now. Here's who's got what in this one. We're going to have the Arizona Diamondbacks owned by Chris C. in this round. So good luck, Chris. We got the Atlanta Braves going to T.J. Miller. We got the Baltimore Orioles going to Christian Neal. Boston Red Sox going to W Dubs. Joy is going to have the Cubbies. Baby's got the White Sox. Cincinnati Reds are going to Joy. Buckeye is going to have the Cleveland Guardians once again. Keith is going to have the Colorado Rockies. Looks like Jean EJ gets the free pack of cards. We'll get another one going in a second. Congrats on that. Chris has the Tigers. TJ Miller's got the Astros. KC Slugger is going to have Kansas City. Psalms is going to have the Angels. Hazelito's got his Dodgers. Christian Neal is going to have the Marlins. Jerry's got the Brew Crew once again. They hit big form last time. Wait a minute. I'm looking at the wrong freaking list. Let me go back and double check that. Let me fix this up. I was looking at the wrong list. Every team I just read is completely wrong. Here, let's do that again. So Arizona Diamondbacks go to C. Murphy. Atlanta Braves going to T.J. Miller still. Christian Neal still has the Baltimore Orioles. The Boston Red Sox are going to Buckeye now. Psalms has the Cubs in this round. Sorry, I was looking at the last list. Jerry's got the White Sox. Buckeye's got the Reds. Baby switching over and taking the Guardians in this one. Baby also taking the Rockies. Detroit's going to KC Slugger. G Bun is going to have the Houston Astros. KC still's got KC. Along December is going to have the Angels. TJ Miller's got the Dodgers. Marlins are going to Chris X. Milwaukee is for Chris C. Minnesota Twins going to Chris 6 as well. TJ Miller's got the Mets. Gabriel just picked up the Marlins and picked your team round number 6. Thank you very much. Hey, Solito's got the Yankees. Buckeye is going to have the Oakland A's. Cricket is going to have the Phillies. Pirates are going to Sean. We got the San Diego Padres going to 32 LAX coach. We have the San Francisco Giants going to Christian Neal. We got the Seattle Mariners going to Dodger Dudes. You're welcome, but it's Gabby. All right. Gabby, not Gabrielle or Gabriel. It's Gabby. I'll try to remember that. So 32 LAX coach is going to have St. Louis. Sean Jim is going to have the Tampa Bay Rays. Paul is going to have the Texas Rangers. C. Weeb has the Toronto Blue Jays, and Sean is going to have the Nationals. Picker Team 1's ready to go. Yeah, what happened with that list? Well, I read the wrong list. I went back to round number 7 to close it out. Because once you're done, to move it to the bottom of the queue, you just go and you hit finish break, and it moves it to the bottom and gets it out of the way for everybody. But anyway, here's the jersey. It's a Freddie Freeman jersey. Let's see who's going to get that one. It's going to go to the owner of the Reds. The Cincinnati Reds in this one are owned by Buckeye. Congratulations. Buckeye's been having some good luck here. The Reds are going to be yours. And you got a Freddie Freeman jersey coming your way for it. Now, let's see what else we can do. Get that wheel out of the way. It's black and white. I think it's the only box that we have of black and white in the breaks tonight. We still have other breaks with Cosmic, Tier 1, Chrome Update Mega Mania, and another Cosmic. And then we have the Topps Update Farewell, just because I don't like opening Topps Update boxes that much because I am saving up what I've got. I mean, I can always go and buy some more cases, I guess. But Topps Update, the #1 product of the year, has its own break at Pick Your Team round number 8. By the way, the next one coming up that's closest to go, and I'll pin it for you, it is round number 6. It has like 7 spots left. And here's another free pack of cards for all of you watching tonight on New Year's Eve. Let's go ahead and get this one started up. We'll get things going with this one right here, the Mega Box. TJ Miller just grabbed the Atlanta Braves in the Mega Mania round. Thanks, man. You and your family going to watch the ball later? Probably. It always kind of sucks because there's always a delay because we watch it online, so it's never like in sync. Like our phone will hit 12 o'clock and it'll still be like a minute 20 until the ball drops. So we're watching it on some like streaming platform. The plan is to watch the ball drop, kiss my wife, and then head outside and set off some fireworks to ring in the new year. It's kind of become a tradition ever since I met my wife. We do that. Much to the chagrin of the neighbors that probably don't care and are already asleep. Have these big booms outside at midnight. Just 3 fireworks. Here we go. White Sox Thompsons. I don't get why people stand all day in Times Square in the freezing cold to watch the ball drop. Me either. There was actually like a video of there's like men in diapers so they don't lose their spots. So because if they go and leave to go to the bathroom, so they're just sitting there like peeing in their freaking pants, literally, so they can watch the ball drop. Yeah, Vienna says that's what they do. It is crazy. Like who would do that? Like what do you get from it? It's not. I don't understand. Carl says, in my town, they dropped the drawbridge at New Year's. Baby picking up a spot, getting the White Sox in the Cosmic round coming up. Thank you very much. DJ Miller picking up the Pirates in the Tier 1 round. Yeah, it doesn't even do anything. I've never been crappy musical acts or whatever they have come through, stand around, and then happens, and then it's like, now what? That place clears out really quick. Maybe everyone goes out to eat or out to a bar or whatever. I don't know what they do. Anthony says, I think I saw you once at my local Costco this year, many months ago. It was pretty awesome. You should have come and said hi. Which Costco was it? Because I've only ever been to one Costco. I guess that'll narrow it down if it maybe was me. There's Eric Miller, number to 150. And Cody Clemens. Here we go with the next stack. Looking for the hit. Yeah, I don't know if you'll safe gun there for sure. Eli just picked up Yankee round. Good luck. Here's the second stack. TJ Miller picking up another spot. The Astros going off the board. There's an auto. Reese Hines, another hit for the Reds. Reds having a good round. Buckeye got a jersey because of it. And now, looks like we're getting Papa John's. Door dashing Papa John's pizza. Rookie performers on the Jacob Wilson right there. My wife. Little sus to see variation, but it's Tommy fam. Yeah, so hey, Field of Jeans. Look at this short print. The name super short print. Almost missed it. Rich Hill, Field of Jeans. They say that because he must have some fantastic genes to be pitching in the big leagues at age 46, which he did this past year. That's a pretty cool card right there. That probably could have easily gone unnoticed. Going out to KC Slugger. Rich Hill still pitching, and the only player in the big leagues older than I am. Hope he can come back again at age 47 next year. That would be pretty cool. Somebody else is winning a free pack right now. It's picking somebody. It's Mason Wynn Lovers. So who knows? Maybe you'll get a Mason Wynn card. And Eli just picked up another team spot. Thank you very much. We'll do more free packs left and right for you. Let me finish off this stack. Satchel Paige pitched into his 50s, but it was a gimmick. It wasn't like he was like a regular. They just brought him back. He still was successful at age like 53 or whatever it was, but he wasn't part of the team. I think it was that old White Sox Veek. What was his name? Bill Veek brought him back wherever he was at. All right, here we go with our last one of this stack, and then we'll get another free pack running for you right now. There you go, top right-hand corner of your screen. Get some free packs. Tell your wife to download Whatnot. Double your chances. I'm always like, hey, Sophia, you should go to Candy Connection right now and just like click that button, see if we can win one of these free candy boxes, because I've never won one. Over on YouTube, looks like Los says, anyone live in Virginia? You heard of age verification? They're forcing you to give your ID in social media and others. If you're under 16, you can only use social media for 1 hour a day. I mean, I'm all for kids not being on social media, but I don't know. At the same time, that does seem a little bit big brotherish. At some point, the parents just have to step in and start being parents. That's the big problem. Parents need to do their job and actually be involved in their kids' lives. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm all for protecting kids 100%, but making everybody, like, scan their ID into the internet and everything or whatever, I agree with C. Shelton, that's a bit of an overreach. There's got to be better ways to do it. Maybe, like, go to the manufacturer of the phones or I don't know, and have it so that social media can only be used. Isn't there child controls on phones? Like, I don't know. It's Max Kepler. Typically, I'm of the opinion that the less government intervention in our lives, the better. Here's the black and white. The main box here. Elijah says, my kids get 1 hour of electronics a day. That's my choice. Government should be butting in. Yeah, 1 hour is, I mean, that's plenty. If kids go unchecked too, they'll rack up 8 hours before you know it. So it's all up to the parents. Know who your kids are talking to, know who they're hanging out with. Make sure they make good choices. Let them know that bad company corrupts. Have them, encourage them to hang out with good kids. TJ says parents either are not really parenting or don't want to be uncool, but the government's not a parental replacement. Yeah, those are the worst kind of parents. The ones that want to be friends, like best friends with their kids, like they want their kids to like them. Those are the absolute worst parents. They'll end up being taken advantage of. They won't be respected by their kids in the long run. There's Johnny Bench, number 275. Roki Sasaki. We've got Roki right there as well. Reds are crushing this break. Yeah, another nice one for them with the yellow parallel. There's 4 parallels typically per box. Here's an Oral Hershiser numbered to 99. Got the Aaron Judge shutter speed. That's a nice insert. There'll be an autograph somewhere in here. There's an Ohtani, not the short print. The short print we've all learned is him in the on-deck circle. It's worth like $300. Still, that Ohtani's going to be worth some money. Just a base card like that of Ohtani in black and white sells for pretty well. Get it sleeved up. No autograph yet, but it'll be coming. Cosmic Chrome is in the on-deck circle. Here we go. Other stack of black and white. Good luck, everybody. Ross says, I put on ABC and the country's dumbest game show is on. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I've seen some bloopers on Wheel of Fortune. Like, people can't solve these easy puzzles, and sometimes they say like offensive stuff. I haven't watched Wheel of Fortune in years because I don't have cable. I think the last time I had cable was 2016 or 2017. Back in my old house. When I moved here, I was like, I'm not paying for cable. There's Paul Skeens. Jung-Hoo Lee. Great photography on these cards. Jackson Job is upside down. Will Clark, free giveaway going there. Congratulations on the free pack. Free packs going off the board every couple minutes here. There we go. That's a nice hit. Wyatt Langford. Numbered to 75 is the black and white box hit. It goes to Texas. Going to Paul. So, Paul, congratulations. Wyatt Langford, good young player. Probably a multiple-time future All-Star, I would imagine. There's a nice Shohei Ohtani in there on the shutter speed insert. Another insert, Jose Altuve to 50. I was buying jerseys today. I almost bought Altuve jerseys. I was like, this is a pretty good rate on these Altuve jerseys, but I didn't buy them because I feel like too many people hate them. There's Aaron Judge. Pete Crow Armstrong. We had a PCA fake out last night. We're opening a box of Tier 1 and a big Cubs hat. Prime Shots insert auto pops up. We could only see the Cubs hat. I figured it had to be PCA. Like, who else would be on the checklist? Like, maybe a Kyle Tucker or something like that. It was some random bum, Ben Brown. But then, weirdly enough, the card right underneath it was a patch auto of Pete Crow Armstrong. Like, what are the chances of that happening? You never know what's going to happen with these boxes. Liam says, as an Astros fan, I don't know why people hate Altuve so much. He's a really nice person. Everybody thinks he's a cheater, or many people suspect he's a cheater because of the whole 2017 ALCS. Remember when he hit that walk-off home run against the Aroldis Chapman, and then his teammates were trying to rip his jersey off, and he didn't want it ripped off, and it was really awkward. And then people speculated later. This was after nobody thought of anything about it at the time, really. I don't think. But later on, when the whole cheating scandal came out a bit later, and how the Astros were using trash cans, a lot of people looked at that and said, "Wait a minute, something's going on here." And then people floated the idea of he was probably wearing a buzzer to know what pitch was coming. Well, I mean, it would be easy if they knew what pitch was coming all the time, that they had enough time to bang on a trash can. Why not just wear a little patch, that someone could press a button in the dugout and it buzzes for an off-speed pitch or whatever? I don't know. He knew that fastball was coming, though, didn't he? Like 103 miles an hour, like at his eyeballs, and he hits it out of the ballpark. Pretty crazy stuff. White Sox Tom says, if you look at that look on Chapman's face, you could tell he knew that what pitch was coming. Steve says, don't give him any ideas. I'm sure people have probably tried that before. Now it's a little bit tougher because they have the whole pitch calm thing, so the catchers don't put down signs anymore. At most, I guess you could give away a location because sometimes the catchers will set up just a second early. Anyway, here's another free pack of cards for you. We're going to set it up. Sports cards, baseball cards, free packs of cards. We got free packs all night. Free sealed pack of baseball cards. I'll make it a quantity of 50 more at least. And they'll be popping up in a second. It's just populating a new list. Anyway, we're moving on to the next break right now. That one's in the books. We've pinned it down below. There's only 2 teams left. It's Cosmic Chrome. It comes with an Archives hobby box. A little bit of Chrome update as well. Pick your team round number 6 and a Jackie Robinson jersey. So good luck to all involved in this one. Hopefully we can find something good. And those final 2 teams are going to be, it's actually 3 teams. I don't know why it says 2 teams available, but there's 3 teams on the populated list. It's telling me that the Orioles, Twins, and Cardinals are all available. I don't know, maybe one team is in limbo and about to be purchased. Anyway, here's all the Minnesota Twins. We'll try them first. Twins are going first at $1. Cosmic Archives with 2 autos. Already pulled a Superfractor Hall of Fame auto out of the first box of Archives. Steve says, I sent you a text by mistake. Isn't that embarrassing? Have you ever sent an embarrassing text to somebody? I've done that before, but I don't think I've ever sent a text that I immediately regretted. Like talking stuff about people. I don't think I've ever done that. But I've done that before, and I just be like, that wasn't meant for you. Nowadays, though, you can actually take it back. You can edit it and change it real quick. Psalms wins that one. Thank you very much. Here's all the Cardinals straight to $1. Cardinals are available next. J Sports says you still have to execute the swing. Yeah, I mean, you could put me in the batter's box and the big leagues and tell me every single pitch and location of what's coming. I still wouldn't even hit 200, even knowing every single pitch. Jim D, with the Cardinals, you tell a big leaguer every pitch is coming. He's probably going to hit close to 500. Here's the Orioles. Maybe not. I mean, you can still crush a ball right at somebody. Here's the Orioles going live for $1 right now. Coral City says, I told the wrong person I was visiting my hometown. They weren't supposed to know for a few months, and the word got out quick. Steve says, my friend had 2 teeth pulled today, and I sent a funny meme of Bill Murray from the Little Shop of Horrors. All right. Jim D is going to have the Orioles. We're all sold out. Let's go ahead and get into this one. Also comes with a Jackie Robinson jersey. Message sent to everybody. This one's starting. So we got Baby Baby with the Arizona Diamondbacks. We got Meek Chew with the Atlanta Braves. The Baltimore Orioles are going to go to Jim D. W is going to have the Boston Red Sox. Joy's got the Cubs. Baby Baby's got the White Sox. Red's going to Joy. BC's got the Guardians. GP Top Hat is going to have a spot. Thank you very much. And there goes the Cardinals as well. Thanks, guys. Fry Landon is going to have the Colorado Rockies. Detroit Tigers to TJ Miller. Houston is also for TJ. Got the Kansas City Royals going out to KC Slugger, of course. BC is going to have the Angels. We got TJ Miller with the Dodgers. We got Gabby with the Marlins. Jerry's got the Brewers again. Minnesota Twins are going to Psalms. We got the New York Mets to TJ Miller. Chris C is going to have the New York Yankees. TJ Miller is going to have the Oakland A's. We got Chief Rocks with the Philadelphia Phillies. We got Jim D with the Pittsburgh Pirates. BC's got the Padres. C. Shelton is going to have the San Francisco Giants. We got TJ Miller with the Seattle Mariners. Jim D's got the Cardinals. Tampa Bay is going to get Slayer. Texas is going to have 3 Fuzzy Dogs. Toronto is going to Josh B. And the Nationals are going to Sean Jam. Pick Team 6 is ready to go. W says, I had the Sox, right? Let me go back and double check. Yep. I got your name written down on the Red Sox. Good luck to everybody. Let's go ahead and get into this one. Some more Cosmic. Start off with a little bit of Chrome update. The round coming up after this one is, in case you want to get in on it, let's see which one's closest from our list. It looks like it's probably going to be Cosmic round number 2, pinned down below. Cosmic, once again, with a little bit of Heritage High number. Chrome Update Mega Box in there. Will Smith jersey. We also have the Topps Update Farewell tied with it right now. So, one of those two will be going next. Mitchie says, what not's been glitchy tonight for him? C. Murphy says, we getting a giveaway? Well, C. Murphy, yeah, every couple minutes. There should be one running right now, but good thing you gave me a heads up. Here's another one. I just put 50 more in there. So even though it says number 1, we've probably already given away like 10 packs. I just made another quantity of 50. I keep running those freebies all day. Yeah, it didn't run a second ago because I ran out of free packs that were already pre-listed. Because when I run something, I just click a button. It's already ready to go. I typed in a new entry and hit quantity of 50, and then it like populated the list, and it took a little while to spawn 50 items. I was just waiting for that to get done. Chrome Update's given us literally nothing at all night, not even a numbered card. So we're due. Nothing at all on that one either. We're due. Next one up in this one. By the way, I should probably get the jersey going here before I forget. Pick your Team 6. It's a Jackie Robinson jersey. Let's do that real quickly here. Jackie Robinson jersey is going to go to the owner of the Philadelphia Phillies. That's Chief Rocks. Chief Rocks. I think that's Mark, right? You have won a free Jackie Robinson jersey. Congrats. Baby picking up the Guardians in the next round of Cosmic. Thank you very much. Get that wheel out of your face. Mark wins a free jersey. I like the old player jerseys. Those were timeless. You know, if you win, say, like an Ellie De La Cruz jersey, if he leaves Cincinnati in like 4 years or whatever, then that jersey's not as cool anymore. But I mean, like Clemente and Jackie Robinson and jerseys like that, those are forever. Let's see what we've got in here. We had a Superfractor Auto in our very first box of the night. Let's see what we can do in this one. I'm just checking real quick on my DoorDash. My wife ordered pizza via DoorDash. It says, we are preparing your order, and it will arrive between 8:47. Should I got one pizza? I hope it's enough for everybody. One pizza and jalapeno bites. Some of the kids might only eat like one piece, though, because they've been sick. She says, no way, that's an hour away. Man, she put that order in like an hour ago, too, I feel like. It must be very busy because of New Year's Eve. Superfractor Auto in the very first box of archives was Raleigh Fingers. On-card 1/1 Superfractor. That was great. Looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow, too. I've been waking up early all day, or all week, taking my daughter to basketball practice. I'm going to wake up at 8:30 a.m. after going to bed at like 3 a.m. Then my wife and I were up till probably like 4 a.m. last night having like a theological debate. So I don't think I went to bed till like 4:30 a.m. last night. Here's this next one. What's your 2026 New Year's resolution? I haven't made one yet, but 2026 is going, I already know it's going to be the craziest year of my life, I feel like. There's Moises Ballesteros, numbered to 99. We've already let some of the announcements slip. Jab's kid number 6 is on the way to be born on July 4th, 2026. That's part of it. But there's something else big coming too that I'm not ready to say just yet. Number 6 on the way. Yep, July 4th. It was a surprise. Here we go. Hall of Fame auto. Another surprise from the Archives box. 2 Archives boxes and now 2 Hall of Fame autos tonight. Fergie Jenkins on card 95 Cyberstat autograph right there. It's gone out to the Chicago Cubs. Congratulations, Cubbies. That's going to Joy. Another Hall of Fame auto in our New Year's Eve special here. Man, Archives is quite a nice product. I could see why you guys always like it when I throw these boxes into these Cosmic Chrome breaks. Fergie. Scott picking up a spot. Zolfer picking up a spot. Thanks, guys. That's another nice one. Chris says, I don't have a resolution. 32 LEX coach picking up a spot. There's Josh B. Grabbing another free pack of cards. Congratulations, man. I don't know. Maybe I should make a resolution. I don't know. What should it be? Here's another free pack of cards for you. I bought some Bitcoin today for the first time in a long time. I was like, people might be tax harvesting, so Bitcoin might start to go up pretty much tomorrow after the new year comes. I better grab a little bit. So I bought just a little bit. Like, we're talking like 0.0 something. But maybe my resolution should be like, get back on the treadmill or try to get a certain amount of steps in, because I'm getting older. I keep thinking back to the COVID era recently, where I used to go for a walk every single day, like a 3-mile walk every morning. I want to start to do that again. He says, doesn't opening packs count as steps? That would be great if it did. Yeah, I have no trouble with these. Like, you should see my wife try to open Archives packs. Like, I think I left for like 15 minutes and I came back and she'd open like 4 packs. So definitely my thumbs are strong. That's for sure. Here we go. I think she'd even brought out the scissors on them. 1 auto down. There's a Josh Young. It's numbered to 149. Shohei Ohtani on the pop-up. I wonder how many of the kids are going to make it to midnight. Out of the 5, I'm going to guess... I'll guess 3. I don't think Jackson's going to make it, the baby. He usually goes to bed at 7:30. He's like a 7:30 to 7:30 sleeper. James Wood. There's our other auto. It's a 67 style Grant McCray rookie auto for the San Francisco Giants. Going to see Shelton. I still haven't seen that blooper. She told me that she probably let the baby's sex slip, the gender of the baby. I was like, oh, maybe people didn't catch it. There's Roki right there as well. We got to figure out where we're going to put number 6. We have a 5-bedroom house. 2 of the girls are already sharing a room that we just added. Like, with the new baby that came last year, we added a bedroom to the house in the basement. And now I guess the plan is to have the two babies share a room for a few years, and we're going to have to probably start looking for another house. Or, I don't know. Or we can wait a few years. Olivia's going to be moving off to college, and then her room opens up. I don't know. 4th floor. I already looked into that. I looked into converting. There's a nice big space above. There's like a den right behind this room. We call it the, it used to be called the red room because it was painted red for years, but we remodeled it. Now it's like a nice cream white. There's a big space above it. It's like I don't know why they didn't put a room up there, but it's the size that you could put a room there. But there's not. It's just like an empty attic. We had somebody come out and look at it, and they said $100,000 to put a bedroom on. I was hoping for like maybe 10 to 15 grand. I thought maybe just throw up some drywall, put down some floorboards, throw in some carpet. They're like, yeah, $100,000 to add a bedroom. There's a closet there right now, so all they would have to do is knock out the back wall of the closet. There's your entry, and then convert that into a room. The other option is we have a 3-car garage with a huge space above it, huge attic. If that could be made into a big loft or bedroom, we could do that. But again, that's probably going to cost a ton of money. There's Reese Hines. That's a case hit Star Fractor. Very, very nice. Brian says, we wanted to convert our garage to a mother-in-law suite, and we were quoted $110,000. Yeah, I mean, you could buy like a pretty decent house for that. $110,000, like not even a fixer upper. You can buy a livable house for around that. There's Kevin Alcantara. That's the nucleus refractor. J-Rod right there. And we've got AZW winning a free pack of cards. Congratulations. Chris says, I'm putting in applications every day, yet I can't get an interview. Or they can never get back to me. Here's another free pack. You just got to keep trying. I've had my job now for 23 years. This is the 23rd year that I've been teaching. When I got out of college, I sent an unsolicited application to every single school district in Western Pennsylvania. Even like as far north as St. Mary's, which is like 3 hours away. I actually had an interview there. I'm glad I didn't take it because it's literally in the middle of nowhere. There's Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz again. And I probably had like 7 or 8 interviews after. I probably sent out about 200 applications. I think there's over 500 school districts in Pennsylvania, and I applied at about half of them. There's Camp Smith, Aqua numbered to 299. So what I'm trying to tell you is you just got to apply everywhere, and someone's going to need help. As long as you got a clean background, you're going to get a job for sure. Vienna says, I'm winning this free pack. I can feel it. Yeah, we've got 44 entries in, 45 entries. There's 104 people here, so that means either 100 or 60 people or so don't really care about the free pack, or they're just not following us. They haven't hit that follow button, because that's the one stipulation, is that you have to be following us. Yeah, I don't know. There was a really, really nice house that we actually drove by it. I wanted this house so bad. It was very expensive though, so I was like, we can't afford this. Maybe if Bitcoin takes off in 5 years, but it's off the market now. Every couple months, I'll just look and see if new houses are around. Yeah, I bought a house, had an offer accepted for 50 grand on a house, but it had termites. Not active termites, but it had termites in the past, and it was built in the initially the 1800s. Nice little house. It was literally right across from the post office that I go to every day. I was thinking, weird. This pack feels exceptionally thin. Like we're talking, there's probably 2 cards in here. What is going on with this pack? Yeah, there was 2 cards in that pack. What a ripoff! Imagine if you go to your hobby shop. These boxes are $625 a piece. So they're charging you probably $35 a pack. Imagine if you paid $35 for that and you got 2 freaking cards. Ross says, that happened to me. Had a 2-card pack. Usually it's a miswrap and there'll be like a thicker pack on down the stack somewhere. Maybe even in the next box with making up the missing cards. There's Corey Seager numbered to 199. Cade Horton. Sometimes you can get faked out by that too. Like you'll get a pack that's really thick and you'll get excited. There we go. We can get excited about this. James Wood. It's the Planetary Pursuit. It's going out to the Washington Nationals. That's a good one right there. The rookie Planetary Pursuit James Wood will be going to Sean. Congratulations, Sean. There's a case hit for you. Love the Planetary Pursuits. It gets even more exciting as they actually become planets and move out away from the sun because those are much more rare. But a good start right there. James Wood Planetary. We'll get it top loaded up for you. Very, very nice. JD Owen says, if I hit a giveaway, I'll just stop trying after I just want to get one. Yeah, I mean, I think more than half the people that win the giveaways have packs coming their way or team spots coming their way too. So I always root for you guys. It's always nice to throw in an extra hobby pack. There's Corbin Burns. So when you're buying into the breaks, I always toss a hobby pack of whatever's new out, like Heritage High Number, Allen Ginter, in there with all of your other breaks. If I don't recognize you and you're new, I still give you something decent. I don't give you a crap pack. Here we go. Next round. That one's in the books. James Wood Planetary Pursuit was the hit of the box. Got a few seconds left before that giveaway auto runs. The next one coming up is that round is in the books. Jackie Robinson jersey was spun off already. The next one coming up is more Cosmic. It's pinned down below. Cosmic with Heritage High numbers. So if you want to grab any of those spots, let's pick your team round number 2. It's going to be opening up here in a second. 9 teams left in it. Those teams would be the Orioles, the Rockies, the Tigers, the Angels, the Brewers. There goes Christopher Randall. Hey, Chris. Chris says he's having a little bit of trouble finding a job. So let's give him a free pack. Chris, if you lived closer, we could probably have you work as a sorter here. I would love to find somebody to sort cards for me. Because I usually stay up, like last night I stayed up till about 3 sorting cards. We only did a few rounds, but I still stayed. Maybe I wasn't up till, I was up till like 4 overall. There's Elsa, how you feeling?
Good.
Got a job for you. All of your Emmy's blankets and sheets are on the couch. They're all washed and clean. You need to take those down and make your beds. Okay?
Okay.
Then all of your dirty clothes from outside your shower or in the laundry room on the floor, you need to put those in the washing machine. Then I'll come turn it on, okay?
Okay.
Do you need anything before you start on that stuff?
No.
Okay. You can have Emmy help you if she's feeling okay to do it.
Yes, she is. Hey.
If Emmy needs help making her bed, help her. All right, so here we go. They both woke up really sick today, so they all threw up all in their beds and on the couch and everywhere else. So had to wash all their stuff. Here comes all of the Colorado Rockies, starting at $1. Rockies, and this also comes with a Will Smith Dodgers jersey. It's live right now. This is the Cosmic round number 2. So more Cosmic coming your way next. Chrome update in there. Rockies are running right now. Certain cards is really fast. It's the packing and shipping that takes a while. Yeah, I can do. It all depends on how much you have, like how many cards you have. I don't know. I would say there might be 700. Like in round one was probably 700ish cards. I could get that done in 20 minutes tops. Next, 15 to 20 minutes. Next, coming up, the part I hate the most, Ross, about the sorting. I hate the team bagging so much. It is just. I like sorting the cards. It's cathartic. I just sit here, listen to podcasts. But the team bagging, like, I don't know about you, but there's probably 10,000 little tiny films, those little things that peel off the adhesive part of the team bags that just get all over the place. I hate those things. And then they get tracked all over the house. They're literally all over the floor. And then I throw them in the trash can, and there's some like anti-magnetism, like anti-gravity feature to those things. You throw them in the trash can, and they literally fly out. Like they won't go into, I don't know. That's so weird. Anyway, here's the next one. Milwaukee Brewers for $1. We hit a huge 1/1 Raleigh Fingers auto with them already tonight. Ross says, I don't understand why you can't throw them out. It's like impossible. I just throw them on the floor now. And then every now and then I'll get a roll of tape and just pick them up with that. But they just get all over the place. I hate them. Especially like in a night like this. So let's say we do 10 rounds. That's going to be 30 teams. That's 300 of those little pieces of film all over the floor. I hate those little things. If you don't know what we're talking about, because you don't maybe use team bags, it's this little film that keeps them, keeps the sticky part from sticking to the bag on the other side, and they look like these. They're everywhere. All right, so Jerry is going to have the Brewers once again. Good luck. Here's all the Minnesota Twins live right now for $1. Good luck. Twins are live right now. Odie Bush says, when I bag a lot of packs, I usually stick a rolled up piece of tape. That's a good idea. I've done that before. See, my sleeving, my sorting table here is about exactly the size that I need. There's like no extra room. So that is a good idea. That saves time. But I mean, it's already like there's so much of it on the floor already. What's the point? Only 4 teams left now. Here's the Texas Rangers. We had a big Wyatt Langford autograph come out not too long ago. Here's another one. Here goes the Rangers for $1. Ross says, if someone buys more than one team, I put them in the same team bag. I used to do that, but it becomes too hard to track, so I don't do that anymore. If you have people on the West Coast that buy, more than 10 spots, those breaks can be broken up into different shipments, and then it makes it really, really difficult to track. So every team gets its own team bag. For example, somebody buys like 30 spots, they'll probably have 3 shipments. And I don't know like how Whatnot's going to divide those shipments up. I just go off of the packing invoice. There goes the Rangers going to 32 LAX. Coach, thank you very much. Here's the Giants going for $1 right now. Yeah, I print out an invoice. I don't print there's a checklist that comes too. I don't print the checklist. That's like a packing list for you. I just use the invoice to go off of. It's just extra paper. Paper is expensive. I mean, it adds up. I mean, at Walmart, it's like $7 for 500, a stack of 500, and they go quick. Like, I think last Friday I printed 786 pages. Here is the Orioles going for $1 live right now. Jeff, thanks for the Giants. Here comes the O's for $1. That's the one thing else I should do tonight is buy a bunch of ink, get my supplies in. Ross, you're running a business now, so I hope that you're keeping track of everything, like all of your paper that you buy, all of your ink that you need to print your labels. You got to write that off of your taxes, or that comes out of your profit. Here's the last one. Detroit Tigers for $1. Last team. It's live right now. Looking for Jackson Jobs. And then we'll get another free pack coming your way. Please buy a label printer. I should. Although sometimes, I don't know. That would make it a little bit faster. I should figure out the cost analysis and breakdown of how that would work. A piece of paper costs what? Maybe a cent. Maybe literally a cent. What's a label cost? What's the tape cost? Tape is $2.94 for a 50-yard roll. How many yards do I use per package? Maybe half a yard. I don't even know. I'd have to measure it out. Something I've never even really thought about. Anyway, this one's ready to go. Pick your team round number 2. O.T. Bush's label printer changed my life. Could probably definitely save you time. I'm going to read off all the teams, and we'll go ahead and get another free pack giveaway and get another buyer appreciation giveaway going. Meekchu's going to have the Arizona Diamondbacks. TJ Miller's got the Braves. Baltimore Orioles are going to Baby. There's the Arizona Diamondbacks going to Big Ed. Thanks, Big Ed. Got the Boston Red Sox going to 01 Corvettes. We got the Chicago Cubs going to Joy. Cars R Us is going to have the White Sox. Reds are going to Joy. Baby's got the Guardians. Colorado's going to Bobby Bonds. The Detroit Tigers are going to Baby. Houston Astros are going to Elisha Nelson. We got the Kansas City Royals going to Casey Slugger. We got Sabrina with the Angels. Flamin' hot dude. Is going to have the Dodgers. Monk has the Marlins. Milwaukee Brewers are going to Jerry. Williams is going to have the Minnesota Twins. We've got the Mets going to Elisha. And the Yankees are going to Sean. Oakland A's are going to TJ Miller. We got the Philadelphia Phillies going to Chris C. We've got Tyler going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. San Diego Padres are for your boy, CZ. San Francisco's going to Jeff. Seattle's going to Buckeye. Which it auto-corrected at the bucket. Let me fix that real quick. Dan Schultz is going to have St. Louis. Tampa Bay is going to GP Top Hat. 32 LAX coach is going to have Texas. Jerry's got the Blue Jays. And Robert M is going to have the Nationals in this pick your team round number 2. A little more cosmic action coming your way. Let me get this printed out. TJ says, I broke down and bought a label maker for $50 on Amazon. The labels are $18 for 500. That's 3 cents. And the label range printer for 65. After 100, that might actually be, maybe I should buy it. That 3 cents per is not that bad. The label printer doesn't need ink. What? How does it print without ink? My thermal printing, my mind is blown. I'm paying like $75 per cartridge of ink around here. I can't, it prints with heat. That's, man, I can't even wrap my mind around that. So let me write this down because maybe this will be a game changer, as Steve says. So it's called a thermal label printer. And I can find that on Amazon. Man, I go through so much on ink. Like, I buy the HP XL. It's like $75 per cartridge, and it lasts maybe like 2 weeks. And then I have to 4x6 labels is what you need. Yeah, maybe I'll try it out. And no tape. Man, they have a deal on Amazon. I do have Prime, so that anything that saves time is definitely welcome. Sounds good, DJ. Yeah, that might be something I start at some point in 2026 doing the thermal labels. I didn't realize it. I just imagined it would print on a, piece of paper that had a sticker and you just peel the sticker off. I feel like I used to have those labels in college at some point.
We're not going to be here for long.
Well, don't knock anything over. What do you need?
For Feastable.
You need a Feastable bar?
Well, it's right over there.
This is from the Candy Connection. I bought a box. There's probably like 40 Feastable bars in there. I got it for $20. You know how much these are in the store? They're like $3 a piece.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like over $100 of Mr. Beast bars. I mean, let me see your hand. Turn it over. What happened here?
You know,
What's that?
I think it's a brush burn.
A brush burn? Did you make your bed?
Not yet.
Okay, you gotta do that.
I was using the restroom.
Steve says hi, Emmy.
Hi. And bye.
They sell candy on this app, yes. And they give away their large flat rate boxes filled with candy. I don't know how they do it. I always check the candy too to see like how are they selling this for this cheap. My Mr. Beast bars expire in like June, so then he says, "Well, goodbye." Steve T picking up a spot. You do have to pay for the shipping, which is now the large flat rate boxes. If you go to the post office, they cost $23 to ship that. So I don't know. Whatnot must have a special deal with the post office that you can ship large flat rate boxes for $9. So you pay $9 for a large flat rate box, and they jam it full of candy. I saw that. I did a raid of them last night. I saw some of you guys winning some candy. I saw Sister One Angelica win a big box for like $80 worth of candy for like $15. That's Mrs. EO. I won a box of a whole bunch of Skittles last night. I plan on what I do with those, by the way, is I take those into my classroom and then I use them as prizes. Like if we do a review game or some sort of activity, instead of going to Walmart and spending $2 or $3 per bag of Skittles, I can get them for like 50 cents off of that. And then, to be quite honest with you, I don't even pay for it because I've got some Whatnot bucks, some credits from people signing up. So it's like super convenient. It's called Candy Connection. I'll rate it at the end again. If they're live. They're usually not, maybe they're live. They're not live on weekends, but Jesus, Jab's family is like 25% of the giveaway entries. I've never won a giveaway box from them yet. Odie Bush says they're off till Friday morning. Yeah, probably a lot of people are going to be off for New Year's. Sometimes they're live all day too. They have got like different people coming through in shifts. They start at like 11 a.m. and go to midnight, like 13-hour shows. I don't know where they get all this candy from. Wait for these. I've got one of those printers that I don't even use anymore. I'll send it to you. Wow, that's really, really generous of you. Thanks, man. So I'll just have to buy the labels then. I can't wait to see how this works. I'm surprised that like Hewlett Packard hasn't like somehow sabotaged the thermal printers and made them so they don't exist, because it's going to be taking a lot of their market share, because you can see how much I spend on ink every year. Ink and tape. Those shipping supplies really take a big chunk. I think this past month I spent $6,000 on shipping supplies. Whole bunch. All right. What else do we have coming up? Another stack will be on the way in just a moment. Also got the Cosmic Chrome box coming. Yeah, I bought a whole bunch of the Crush Proof boxes, and then I bought thousands of bubble mailers. Got stocked up on those at the end of the year. Do you ever make mistakes or get bad reviews on shipping? Most of the time. Most of the mistakes, the buyers themselves have the wrong address, and then they get mad at me because they provide the wrong address. That, in fact, is always the case, because all the shipping stuff, it's automatically printed out. I don't even type in anybody's shipping address. It's all automatically generated. Every now and then there'll be some sort of a shipping error where it's probably like 0.001% where I might send the wrong team to somebody, and then we have to get it worked out. Usually what I'll do is I'll just give them another free spot, and I'll say, hey, if you had any like big cards in there, I'll just rebuy it for you. There's Colton Gordon. I've got 2 active cases of 2 orders that I have to track down from a few months ago. One for Kojaks and one for someone named Jonathan on my radar. I'm going to try to work on those before I go back to school. We've got Oswaldo Cabrera numbered to 25, but I think this year we've had something like 13,000 orders on Whatnot, so it's just a small percentage. Colton Gordon was the autograph for the Stros. Baby says the giveaway's not coming up. You got to let me know to run it. It's going right now. There you go. I have to manually press a button. Another giveaway for you. It would be cool if they just auto ran with it. That would make things nice and easy. Next, do a little bit of Chrome update. By the way, I should pin the break coming up after this one. That's what I usually do, just so you know what's coming up on deck. You can get positioned for it. It looks like it's going to be Tier 1's in the lead. 10 spots left. A little bit of Tier 1 action. Here's the Mega Box, and then we got the Chrome in this round. And the jersey in this one, by the way, is a Will Smith jersey. Let me run that one before I forget. Elijah just picking up a spot. The Mets in that round. Thank you very much. And there goes Baby getting the Marlins in that one. Thank you, Baby. And here is the jersey Will Smith. Dodgers catcher going out to Robert M. at the Nationals spot. Robert, congratulations. Elsa's supposed to be downstairs making your beds. You're supposed to be helping. That way when it's time, you can crawl into nice, clean sheets. Chrome Update is really due tonight. We have not hit a single numbered card or autograph in any of the boxes. There's James Wood. It's an X-Fractor. Jacob Wilson, Ray Wave. Couple nice ones there. Get those sleeved up. As we continue on to the big boy box in this round, it's going to be Cosmic time. Cosmic Chrome, the main box here. Last box had a Planetary Pursuit. We'll see what this one's got in store for us. There's all your packs. Let's see if we get a 6-card pack. Yeah, we're doing a 6-carder because, I don't know, maybe this one will be it. This one has more. So there you go. There's a 5-card pack. So it looks like all these packs might be a little bit off. This is, that's a 4-carder. 4-carder. Yeah?
Won't help me.
She won't help you?
Yeah, with a sheet.
Tell her that she has to be nice to you and help you, or else she can turn her phone into me for the next week. Tell her I said that. All right, here we go with Cosmic. There we go, a Stella Nova Brooks Lee. It is a good one. This is a Black Eclipse to 10. Brooks Lee, Stella Nova for the Minnesota Twins. That's a great pickup right there. The Minnesota Twins, we started them off at $1. They sold for somewhere in the teens. And William is going to get a rookie Stella Nova Black Eclipse to 10. Congratulations on that. EO says, no. Maybe he was thinking about picking up the Twins, and that's a really, really nice hit right there. Brooks Lee Stella Nova. EO's got quite a nice Twins collection going right now. There's Christian Campbell numbered to 150. That's a great hit. Low numbered to 10. See what else is in this Cosmic box. We got the Nucleus Refractor coming up. It's Glaber. And the Stars of the Night, James Wood, not too shabby. With the Paul Skeens Ultraviolet Beam. Would you do a personal box of Cosmic? Probably not, just because they're really tough to come by. If I had like 10 cases in here, yeah, that'd be no problem. But I have, like, what was that, Friday, I drove an hour and a half just to go pick up some boxes of this at Sports Card Junction. Knowles wins a free pack of cards. Congratulations on that one. Any chance you can add another round tonight? I can always add another round. Yeah. As long as we wrap things up before 11, we'll be fine. I just want to have some time to hang out with the kids going into New Year's. Right now they're doing chores. It's only 8 o'clock. Tier 1's coming up next. I'll probably, if we do add another round, I'll let you choose what you want it to be, whether it be Cosmic or Tier 1 or whatever. Archives round. EO just picked up the Twins in Tier 1. Thanks, man. Here's the next 90 score. I think I've got a couple boxes of 90 score downstairs. Go after the Bo Jackson Bo Nose card. There's the Nico Horner Nucleus Refractor box hit. We've got a Jacob Wilson. There's a good one right there. Cam Smith on the Gold Interstellar. That's number to 50. That's a great hit for the Houston Astros. One of the better rookies in the class. Logan Webb Aqua to 199. And we also have that Black Eclipse in there to start things off on the Stella Nova. So good box for Cosmic. Let me get that Cam Smith top loaded up real quick. Sounds like the girls are fighting like two old ladies downstairs. I don't know why they have to be mean to each other. But I don't like it. They are 10 and 8. I also lost her Aaron Judge card. Like, I have her Aaron Judge in my possession. She was really mean to her. I was like, all right, just give her Aaron Judge. Why should, like, I gave you this card for, you keep this card for free. Like, $2,000 card. I'm taking it. I'm not keeping it, but I have it. Go peek at them and give them the dad stare. Oh, yeah, the dad stare. That works wonders. All you do is you just look at them with just like, it's like a mad look of disdain, and then they just know. The polar faces, Steve. That's what it is. What's the best way to purchase Topps Cosmic? You got to look around. I noticed it was going up to like $650 everywhere, and I started looking all over the place. I found a card shop called Midwest Cards. I bought a case off of them because it was the lowest. Sometimes other card shops are a little slow, but it keeps going up almost every day. So you got to find a card shop that might be a little bit behind in raising their prices on it, because it's continuously going up. I'll tell you, I initially saw it on release day at my LCS for $450 a box. They only had 2 of them, but it was $450 the first time I ever saw it. And it was $550 at Steel City. Like right down the road, 2 card shops side by side, 10 minutes apart, 5 minutes apart, $100 difference. and it just keeps going up. It's 630 now everywhere. And Dick's Sporting Goods doesn't have any. I went there and looked. Yeah, when we went to the mall out in Pittsburgh, I looked. They didn't have they had a bunch of Chrome Update Megas. They had Update Blasters, but no Cosmic. Anyway, here comes the next one. It comes with a Clayton Kershaw jersey. It's going to be your Tier 1 round. Tier 1, and you get a hobby box of Chrome Update for the first time with your Holiday Mega and a Clayton Kershaw jersey. It's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Here goes all the Cleveland Guardians for $1. Let's get these sold off so we can go ahead and do it. Wow, EO added the Adley Rutschman 1-of-1 to the collection. What a collection. By the way, happy anniversary to EO and Sister One Angelica, Mrs. EO. Celebrating their wedding anniversary today on New Year's Eve. Isn't that cool? Christopher wants a Skeens 1-of-1. Somebody left a comment on my YouTube video today and said they pulled these Skeens 1-of-1, black and white. 37 great years. That's awesome, man. I hope I can get to 37 with my wife. We're on 1 right now. Just getting started. Let's see. I'll be, so I need 36 more years to match you. When I hit that, I'll be 81 years old. 37 years of marriage to her. Here's the Colorado Rockies coming next. Starting them off at $1. $1 Rocky spot. Breaking from the wheelchair, says Steve at 81. EO says, I'll be 98 years old. Yeah, we'll be some old guys. We'll be talking about, remember that 20, who knows? Remember that Skeens 1-of-1 superfractor that you pulled, which you'll see in tonight's YouTube video. 36 years ago. To put it in perspective, it's pretty crazy. 37 years. You're going the whole way back to 1988. That's almost a whole lifetime ago for some of us. I was 88. I just turned 8 years old. I hadn't even opened my first baseball card pack yet. That's how long that is. So, I mean, 37 years is a long time, but 37 more years. EO, you're going to make it to 98. I'll still be here breaking in a wheelchair like Steve said. Here's the Padres. Maybe like once a week. Not 4 times a week. But here's the Padres live right now. Jerry says, I hope you have a sorter by then. I know. I told my wife, you know what? We should go looking for somebody. I should put an ad on Facebook Marketplace and try to find someone that would want to do that. She's like, how do you know they're not going to like steal the cards from you? I was like, I don't know. I was like, maybe we should hire a girl to do it. She's like, I don't think so. So I don't know. It would be really nice to have somebody to do that. We've got 01 Corvette taking this next one. Next up, it's the Astros. Astros are live right now. J Sports says, if I get a car, I'd be happy to help. Yeah, it would be nice. It would definitely save me time. It would be even nice to have somebody nearby that I could just drop all, like we have sorter here that sorts during the stream. Then I could drop all the cards off at a shipper's house and they just take care of it for me and I just pay everybody and have some extra time. Here's the Blue Jays. There goes the Astros. Because all these other people's like, the breaking staff at Cards HQ is 100 people. They have 100 people on their staff. Next one here, it's live right now. It's the Blue Jays. How does it feel to finish up the top 25? Pretty good. Yeah, I'm glad that series is done. I can't wait to try some new type of videos where I try out the Ray-Ban glasses I got for Christmas. The Meta AI glasses that record. I gotta get to some more. I gotta get to some card shows and wear those. Yeah, my wife got them for me. Like I was like, holy cow! I was not expecting that. Steve says, I love the big silver pack openings. Those are really fun to do. Yeah, I feel like I'm obligated to do this now. I've done it every single release since 2019. Here's the next one. It's all the Orioles. They're live for $1. We only have one more team after this, then we can get into it. Clayton Kershaw jersey coming too. It's the last Kershaw jersey I got available. Can't believe he's retired now. Weather Scout says, is there any news on Stadium Club? Nothing that I have heard. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, I really hope that they come back with Stadium Club because that is, as you know, that's a fan favorite. Everybody loves Stadium Club, so really weird that that would just go MIA. They've done it every year. Easton picks up that spot. Orioles, thank you very much. And then here's the Tigers for half price. Live right now with Tier 1. Last spot, and then we can get started. Is this the latest Stadium Club ever came out? From the last 10 years that I remember, yeah. Stadium Club has always been out like in the late summer, early fall. EO picking up the Tigers. Thanks, EO. Everybody has got their spots. We can go ahead and start this one. Tier 1's ready to go. I'll read off all the names. Also, some Chrome update in here. Got a hobby box of that. We got Big Ed taking the Arizona Diamondbacks. TJ Miller's going to have the Braves. Baltimore Orioles is going to go out to Easton. 01 Corvette has Boston. SM Collectibles is going to have the Chicago Cubs. Cars R Us is going to have the White Sox. Jerry with the Reds. Cleveland Guardians is going to Baby. Colorado Rockies going to Bobby Bonds. Detroit is going to EO. Jeff is going to have the Houston Astros. Casey Slugger's got Kansas City Royals. Got the Angels going to JD Owens. The Dodgers is going to TJ Miller. We'll have the Marlins going to Baby. Got the Milwaukee Brewers going to Steve T. Minnesota Twins are going to EO. We got Elisha with the Mets. We got the Yankees going to TJ Miller. Got the Oakland A's going to Sean Jam. Chris C is going to have the Philadelphia Phillies. TJ Miller's got the Pirates. San Diego is going to 01 Corvette. We got the San Francisco Giants going to Jam Owens. You got the Seattle Mariners for Dodger Dudes. Leg Nauer is going to have the St. Louis Cardinals. GP Top Hat will have the Tampa Bay Rays. Steve T has the Texas Rangers. We got J.M. Owens with the Blue Jays. And Robert M. is going to have the Nationals. So good luck, everybody. One of you is getting a Clayton Kershaw jersey, so let's do that right now. And there's the Tampa Bay Rays going. And pick your team round number 4. Thank you very much. Let's see who gets that jersey. Shuffle, 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 spin. Clayton Kershaw is going to go out to the owner of the Angels. And that is going to be J.D. Owens. So, J.D., congratulations. Clayton Kershaw jersey coming your way. It's a classic. Can wear that. It's a timeless jersey. Can you wish my kiddo Logan luck? He's listening to YouTube, says Bobby Bonds. So, Logan, are you in this break? Yeah, Colorado Rockies. So, let's see what we can do for Logan and Bobby Bonds here. Good luck. We'll see what we can do. J.M. Owens says jersey number 10 for you. Number 8. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how many jerseys I've given away, but it's got to be about 500 or so. 8 jerseys now accumulated by J.D. Owens. Here we go. Holiday Mega Box is going to get us started in here. We got a little ornament of Jacob Wilson, and then we've got the cards. I think last time we had one of these, we pulled an autograph of Cade Horton. By the way, the next round to come up in the on deck circle, taking a look here. I'll get another free pack for you as well here. Scott picking up the Padres. Thanks, Scott. It looks like it's going to be the Topps Update Farewell. We haven't done any Topps Update breaks in a long time because I'd like to keep all those boxes sealed now because they're getting really tough to find. I think I didn't print my list either. Here, let me do that real quick. Round number 3. Check in on DoorDash. Man, the order has been pushed back to 8:54 to 9:02. Looks like Patricia's there waiting for the. It says picking up your order. She's like standing there waiting for the order. That would make me mad. Like if I was doing DoorDash and I had to stand there and wait for the restaurant to make the order because they're slacking. I would be like, come on, time is money here. Those of you that do DoorDash, I'm sure that's a huge pet peeve. Because some of these restaurants are really bad about that. I know Permane Brothers is like the worst restaurant around for that in this area. The size of the jerseys, they're all extra larges unless they say otherwise. That's a cookie parallel of Lawrence Butler. If you get the order at like 7 o'clock. I guess the oven can't keep up. Everybody's ordering pizza tonight. Steve says they just started where you can pause a restaurant for like a month so you don't receive any offers from that particular place. That's good because, I mean, you kind of know, like if that's the way they run their business, if they're always short-staffed, you don't want to waste your time. There's Mike Trout right there. You like the places to get the food out the door right away. I feel like Jersey Mike's is always super fast around here. It's always like 20 minutes. And it's here. Sheetz is pretty quick as well. It's like a gas station / food store. Kitty Cane Bat. That's the other short print. Luis Angel Acuna. I wonder if he can get anything going next year. He wasn't very good this year. He actually got sent down to the minors. Luis Angel Acuna. Ronald Acuna's little brother. Jacob Wilson's not too bad right there. Yeah, pizza oven can only hold so many pizzas. That's what's taking so long. Wake a break. Grabbing a spot. Looks like we're going to have a relic here, too. It's Nick York on the blue. And it's going to be Hayden Birdsong. So we get a relic. San Francisco Giants. J.M. Owens is going to take that one. Congrats. Christopher says, should I buy the Blue Jays the next break? I don't have a lot of money to spend, and the Cubs are 49, and I don't want to go broke. I don't want you to go broke either. You need to always make sure that everything's taken care of first. Make sure all your bills are paid and everything. I don't ever want you to spend money that you don't have. If you have the money for it, Christopher, which round are you talking about exactly? The next round coming up, the tops update. The Blue Jays are 29 and the Cubs are 49. Hey Chris, just for you, I'm gonna drop the Cubs to $1. Chris, Randall, get ready. Pick team round number 8. The Cubs are $1, Chris. Go get them. Please let Chris buy them. Be a nice little gesture for him. Literally just drop them to $1. Chris just purchased the Cubs for $1. Just a nice little Christmas Eve thing for you, Chris. Thanks for always being in here all year long. And I hope that 2026 brings you some really good luck, brings you a new job and everything. But yeah, I don't want you to spend money you don't have, so we'll just give you that spot for $1. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do with Chrome Update. Maybe Chris will hit something big in that round. Jerry says he's going to hit a 1-of-1 Pete Crow Armstrong now. The Mixie Mix is in the house. What's up, man? Happy New Year's Eve. That next round coming up, we have just 6 spots left in it. That's the round that Chris just grabbed a spot in. He grabbed the Cubs. We got the D-backs, Orioles, Astros, Pirates, Cardinals, and Rangers left. Let's see what we got. TJ says, Chris, you can have the Jays. I think TJ just bought the Jays for you. So TJ is donating the Jays. You got 2 teams in that round right now. So TJ just bought the Jays and said you can have them. So when I fill out the list, TJ, that's very kind of you. I'll just switch your names out. Marcelo Meyer right there on the refractor. And here's our numbered card. Brooks Lee's doing pretty well tonight. This one is numbered to 199. Cam Smith right there. And Jace Young as well. TJ's now going to hit a 1-of-1 auto and a jersey. Get some good karma coming his way. That round's coming up next. 5 spots left in it now. There's Elsa. Were you being mean to Emmylou? Because she said you were. She said that you wouldn't help her.
Because I was in the middle doing the dog.
Okay, well, you have to say, I'll just wait a minute and then I'll help you.
Okay.
You can't get frustrated. He says, feel better. I thought that you were the one that threw up on the steps because I watched the camera and you came up at 4 a.m. and you were holding your stomach. You ran into the bathroom. That's why I thought it was you. I didn't know you were both throwing up. And I saw Emmy come up at like 6.
Actually, I came up at 7.
6 or 7. There's Nick Kurtz. Corbin Carroll right there. J.D. Owens just picked up the Cardinals. Thanks, J.D. Gunnar Hoagland right there on the negative. Those are relatively rare. And we get an autograph. It's Javier Sanoja. Well, we knew that was coming. It's a hobby box. It is numbered to 250 right there. Very, very nice. Get it top loaded up. Elsa, can you hand me a top loader from down there on the floor? They're in that box right there.
When are we going to put on the fireworks? And
Midnight. We're going to have pizza here in a little bit, and then we'll be doing the fireworks at midnight if you can make it that long. Do you think you can stay up that long? Psalm's picking up the Pirates in the next round. Thank you very much. I bet you don't make it. Here we go. That was your last auto out of Val McGinter, the Sanoja. Who knows? Maybe he'll end up being good. Here's our big boy box, the Tier 1 box. 32 LEX coach says, what do you teach? I'm retired after 30 years. Congratulations, man. I teach Spanish, high school and middle school Spanish, and this is my 23rd year of teaching. To get a full pension, I would need to go 35 years. All right, here we go. I'm just going to use this as a cover. We got Gunnar Henderson, number 2, 125 is the first one there. Next one up, it's going to be the relic for the Phillies. JT Realmuto, number to 199. Only 2 teams left in the next round, by the way. Coming up, pick your team number 8. Next one up, it's the autos. We're going to start things off with, how about a Rafi Devers? That's a pretty solid auto right there. He's still in his Boston Red Sox uniform, though, so it's numbered to 25. 25 of 25. Not too shabby. It is going out to the Boston Red Sox owner, and this pick your team free 01 Corvette. We'll take that one. 01 Corvette, congratulations. That's a good autograph. And here's our last one. Last auto of Tier 1 of the year. Unless we add another round. Is that who I think it is? You see his little face poking out. Is that Drew Thorpe? Last Tier 1 auto. He was the first Tier 1 auto of the year. And now he's the last one. At least it's low numbered. We got a Drew Thorpe numbered to 10. At least we haven't seen him that much in between. There's a ton of Drew Thorpe autos and other products recently, but there he is. The White Sox are going to get him low numbered to 10. Cars Are Us. That is from the, that's a really thin card. It's a base card variation autograph. So Drew Thorpe, don't know why he's even in the checklist. It's the hit right there. Is he even a top 100 prospect? Like, I'm bringing up Drew Thorpe's baseball reference page and checking this guy out. Why is Topps so into this guy? Drew Thorpe Chicago White Sox, drafted by the Yankees in the second round of 2022. And he was a top 100 prospect in 2024. Number 85 on the MLB list, number 58 in Baseball America. His 2024 stats, Double A, he had a 135 ERA at Double A. That's pretty crazy. And then he got called up to the White Sox, and he had a 5.48 ERA. Here's what I don't understand: he didn't pitch at all in 2025 at all. So where'd this guy go? Drew Thorpe just completely disappeared. He has no stats for 2025. He has no. What happened to him? Is he injured? He's got to be Tommy John, right? Why is he in this product then? Yeah, he had Tommy John surgery. He underwent it in early 2025. That's what happened to him. Weird. So let's just put him in this product, I guess. Anyway, we're moving on to the Topps update is completely sold out. Pick your team round number 8. I'm going to read off who's got what, and I'll get your jumbo box for you and your hobby box. Saying goodbye to 2025 update. There's your jumbo, there's your hobby, and we're also tossing in the Chrome Update Mega Box in there as well. There it all is. That'll be the heaviest, the base heaviest round of the night, the most amount of base cards, that's for sure. Here is all of your participants in this Pick Your Team round number 8. I'll send everybody a message. We're going to have the Arizona Diamondbacks going to Baby Baby. Where do you find my P.O. Box? Says wait for the. I can just type it for you. It's P.O. Box 402. Pleasant Unity, PA 15676. I'm there usually a couple times a week dropping stuff off, so I appreciate that. Wait for these going to send me a thermal printer to try out. TJ Miller's got the Braves. Baltimore's going to Psalms. We got the Boston Red Sox going to Wake and Break. Got the Cubbies. They're going to Christopher Randall. We got the White Sox going to Gabriel, or Gabby. We've got the Cincinnati Reds going to Jeff. We got Gabby taking the Cleveland Guardians. We got Andrew Ladd with the Rockies. We got the Tigers going to Kyle. Houston Astros are going to C. Milam. We got Kansas City going to KC Slugger. We've got the Angels going to Foul Ball. Dodgers are going to KC Slugger. Gabby is going to have the Marlins. We've got the Brew Crew going to Zolfer. Mets are going to Chris C. We got Sean taking the Yankees. TJ Miller is going to have, check that, I made a mistake there. Mets are going to Chris C. Twins are going to Psalms. Skipped Psalms there. Chris C on the Mets and Sean on the Yankees. Oakland's going to TJ Miller. Philadelphia Phillies are going to Chief Rocks. The Buccos are going to Psalms. Scott 613 is going to have the Padres. Jerry's got the Giants. The Mariners are going to Dodger Dudes. We got the St. Louis Cardinals going to J.D. Owens. We got the Tampa Bay Rays going to William. We've got Texas going to Steve T. We've got the Toronto Blue Jays going to T.J. Miller, but he has donated those to Chris. Chris R. from T.J. And we got the Washington Nationals going to Dodger Dudes. So good luck to all of you in this round. A little bit of update coming our way. The next round coming up. Looks like we only have 2 rounds open right now, unless we open up a final round here. Let's see. It looks like Mega Mania is the closest one to going. It's pinned down there at the bottom of your screen.
Can I do a round?
Right now.
How many are these all open? Is this one not finished or finished?
These are all done. You mean you want to sort around?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sort around.
Let's do this one. I saw your whole entire box of Feastables.
I got that all. Guess how much I paid for all this?
It's probably cheap. $10.
$20 for all that.
Oh my gosh, it's like $2 a bar. How much?
I know, there's like 40 bars in there.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Did you take one?
No, not yet. Can I have one?
Yeah, I saw the kids. The kids have been eating them. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is a giant, large flat rate box of Feastables I got for $20. It's like $100 worth of candy bars. Are the last 3 breaks up for the night? I can add another round. I'll let you vote. It's only 8:52. I was going to go till about 10 to 11. So we can probably add one more. So next, add a round. What would you like it to be? We can go with the following choices. 2025 archives times or plus. You can also throw in with that Allen and Ginter and Chrome Update. 3 big hobby boxes of recent releases. We can go with 2025 Cosmic. We can go with 2025 Tier 1. Because I have a whole case of Tier 1 that I just discovered that I didn't even know that I had. It was like the nicest find ever. Or we could go with a round of 2025 Signature Series, which we haven't done in a little while. 2 jerseys in the Mega Box round. It says foul ball. Does it say 2 jerseys? It's Aaron Judge jersey for that one. Oh, yeah, it should say Aaron Judge. I don't have any Greg Maddux jerseys left. I just forgot to change the description there. I only changed the main jersey. It's an Aaron Judge. How about a massive all RHE? What's RHE stand for? Cosmic. Man, Cosmic's really tough to come by. We'll see. It's pretty close right now. The votes are 10 to 7 to 5 to 4. Randy with a raid. Thanks, Randy. All right, let's do this. This one's all completely sold out, so let's break into it. We're going to have pizza coming here soon. Now it says 8:58 to 9:01. The lady's little car is not even on the map anymore. Where'd she go? She's in incognito mode. I can't even see her. Doing pretty well. Thanks for asking, Randy. She's eating her pizza in the woods. I feel like all these dashers have to know me because I swear to you, I've probably door dashed well over 100 orders this year. I'll get another free pack of cards going for you too. Right now, there you go, another freebie. Probably went to go pick up another order, you're right. I've actually never seen the movie Spaceballs. A lot of good movies from the 80s I've never seen. We got the Yorbeat Vivas on the negative from the Mega Box. Kim Smith Prism Refractor. Still looking for our first rookie debut patch auto out of Chrome Update. The hunt continues. I'm looking at this map, and this lady's just not anywhere on this. The time keeps moving back. You know, it says heading to you, and it gives you time. It keeps like slowly taking back an hour. It says your dash is heading to you, but there's not a little red car on the map anywhere. I've never seen that before. How long will you be on tonight? Just until the breaks are done. Definitely not super long. I want to ring in the new year with the family, so I would assume we're probably done before 11. We got a bunch of fireworks to set off. Too cold to go outside and really do too much with that. I mean, if it was nice, I'd probably start a fire out there and do the fireworks, but it's probably just going to be like, all right, kids, get on your coats. We're going outside for 5 minutes. He says, I'm going to do some single show tonight. Some New Year's single shows. Very nice. Bob also says, driver must be on foot. Let me hit refresh. Because I'd like to know what it's dropped off so it's not sitting out there in 20 degrees. Yeah? Only whatever's in that other room. Both of my chargers are being used right now. What? They're right here, hooked up to both of these phones. If you want, I can buy you some chargers. Do you want some chargers?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that, just a regular charger?
Yeah, mine's an Apple one and it doesn't fit, it says.
So, okay. Probably like a lightning charger.
It fits yours.
Which one fits? Is it this one? This black one? Or this one?
Oh, yeah, the black one.
Yeah, that's... Okay. Let's take a look at this. Cards, looks like it's... What's with these cards go? Oh, no. It's going to be one random card flipped upside down in every pack. That's weird. I hate it when boxes do that. At least it's just one and not like every other card, like 91 upper deck. Those were the roughest. I'm hoping this hobby box gives us 2 hits. By the way, this lady's turned her GPS back on. Roads are really bad tonight, too. There we go. Shea Whitcomb's hit number 1. It's a relic. Nothing to get too excited about, but Houston's going to get it. Hopefully, they'll give us a second hit in the box. It's going out to C. Malum. So, C, congratulations. Randy says, I agree with your choice of number 1 for the top 25. I got 3 autos once out of a jumbo. Yeah, those jumbos are really good. We got a jumbo coming up here shortly. Here's a numbered card. Hyesung Kim, purple rookie card to 250. And on to the other side of the hobby box. Hey, Emmy. Hey, Emmy Lou. Come here. Pack feels thick. Might be a miswrap, probably. I need you to tell everybody the pizza's here. So tell everyone to go to the table.
The pizza's here.
I need like an intercom at this house. There we go, another hit. It is a 2-hit hobby. See, with update, they're only supposed to give you 1, but almost every box gives you 2. 2 relics in the box. That one's a numbered Cam Smith, numbered to 150. Captain Bananas is going to get that one. Anytime anyone yells up to my son, my dog goes crazy. I don't know why. He's going to be barking out for 10 minutes. Maybe not. Luke K. Shaw right there. Got the silver pack coming. Look what we have here. Holy cow, it's a clear. An Aaron Judge clear to 10. These are extremely rare. You can only find them in hobby boxes from 2025 update. Sean, an Aaron Judge clear. This is going to get you some money right there. Congratulations. Legends unite. Judge and Babe share the home run feat. Numbered 3 out of 10. It's pandemonium around here. Dog is barking. The pizza's showing up at the door right now. Everyone's gathering to eat on this New Year's Eve. And right at that time where all these events converge, we pull a massive hit. Aaron Judge, numbered to 10 clear. That's a really good hit. I told you that update was the best product of the year in that top 25 countdown already in this hobby box. 2 hits and now a big one right there. The 3rd hit being that clear relic. Really, really nice. There it is. That's awesome. Dalton Rushing's in there as well. Gold card of Dalton Rushing again. So Augustine Ramirez, I thought for a second was like a red with that background. But it is a red out of 5. What is going on? It's numbered out of 5. A red Augustine Ramirez. Almost missed it there. What is going on? That Aaron Judge just sold for $400 2 weeks ago, says Randy. How about this? I should have opened this box up as part of the number one video. I should have grabbed the hobby box too and shown you all of this. Crazy box. Probably have like $600 in value out of it. An $89 box that you could have bought from Topps directly. Crazy stuff right there. So congratulations, everybody at the bottom of the Topps update. That's why it's number one. We're not even done. We haven't even done the jumbo box yet. So the main and most expensive box we haven't even freaking opened up. My wife just opened the door and the DoorDasher was right there. She got scared really bad. Did you get scared, Sophia?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a girl driver and it was a guy out there.
And he was just standing there?
He was trying to take a photo.
It was probably someone's boyfriend. The roads are really bad. You see him?
I know.
Like, it took forever to get to the fireworks. Pizza is here. Steve says hi. She said hi. She's getting the pizza to the kiddos. All right, here we go. Michu says, I do DoorDash for a side gig. Do you tip well? Heck yeah. I have these same people all the time, so I want to make sure that they're going to not mess with my food. Like I said, I DoorDash like over 100 times a year. Easy. Let's see what Sophia left on this order. This was a $25 order. She put $7 on it for a tip. Here we go. The jumbo round coming up. We just pulled this card on the red out of 5. Augustine Ramirez. Next pack, we've got the gold Ellie De La Cruz. Dylan Cruz is in there as well. Get that one sleeved up. We'll take a look at that poll as well here. See where we stand. Looks like Captain Bananas won that last giveaway. Congratulations. And Cosmic does win the add-on break. So we're going to open up a brand new round of Cosmic for you right now. And let me see what jersey I can give you. It'll probably be a dealer's choice jersey. It'll be something nice, though. Mine getting really low on everything. Thank you. You're the best. We're going to open up a Cosmic Chrome round. It'll be called Pick Your Team round number 9. Chris with a $1 tip. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that, man. So, one final round of Cosmic coming up. We'll put it with Archives because we've had such good luck with Archives tonight. Let's just keep that coming your way. And it'll be dealer's choice jersey. Dealer's choice jersey. It'll be popping up at the bottom of your screen in a second. I'll tell you when it's there. I'll pin it. There it goes. All right, it's pinned right now. O.D. Bush picked up a spot. Houston grabbing a spot. Thank you very much. Sean Jam just grabbed a spot. Thanks, Sean. Chris C grabbing a spot. Thanks, Chris. Ryan says, I can never get the Reds. Reds always fly off the board when it comes to Cosmic. Next one here. We have a hit again. This could be another big one. In update. Last box, we had a hobby box, gave us about $400 or $500 worth of value. Now, this one, it's going to have a redemption. It's a golden mirror image variation autograph. You know how rare that is? On the day we declared Topps Update the #1 release of 2025, we hit a clear Aaron Judge worth like $400. Hit a red foil out of 5. Hit a 2-hit box out of a hobby. And now, a gold mirror image autograph of Jack Centurio for the Brew Crew. How about this? It's going out to Zolfer. Zolfer, congratulations. That is going to be worth a lot of money. That's the first one that we've pulled. The first golden mirror image variation autograph that I've seen. That is fantastic. Those are so tough to find. That is massive right there for like a $20 team. Huge spot. Big time stuff right there. I wonder what that's going to go for. Very nice. Update comes through yet again. That's only the first hit of the box. They could even throw another autograph in. We've seen it happen so many times where there's been a second autograph coming. Here we have a hit. It's going to be a relic. Bake just picked up the Cubs in the Cosmic round. There's a Brooks Lee rookie relic right there. That's not too shabby. And Update is making me look wise by putting this #1. Just, I mean, the cards that you can get from it, the hits, the bonus hits, and then just the price of the box made it a no-brainer #1 for me. Zolfer says, that just made my year. You waited all year for a big hit like that. That's a huge pull right there. Gold mirror image autograph. There's a Evan Zisk gold. Those are like product chasers. Those are so hard to find. Let's see what else we got. Scott says, can Ahmad get Bryant out of here? I don't think that they've ever bought into our stream. But anyway, here's a free pack for everybody for putting up with his shenanigans. Another free pack running right now. I think I got him. Here's a gold Andrew Heaney. And an autograph sticking to it, River Ryan. Another 2 autograph box. You're only supposed to get 1 auto and 2 relics in the jumbo. There it goes again. Like I told you in the video from tonight on YouTube. So many boxes give you double the hits. There's double autographs right there. River Ryan, rookie auto for the Dodgers, going to KC Slugger. Man, Update is so good. And that's why I have trouble putting these in the breaks. I like to keep them. So I always want to have some on hand. I also have some 2024 Update on hand. It's been kind of like a personal thing. I like to have some Update laying around. There's still 3 packs left in this round, and I'm out of penny sleeves. Let me grab another pouch of those. We also have 3 silver packs. We haven't even opened those yet. So we'll see what we can find in there. Steve says, hard to argue with your choice for #1. I think a lot of people would say the same thing. We actually did a vote here, and Update finished second to Cosmic. We're going to have a numbered card here. It's oh, wow. How about a Tyler Heineman to 76 on the Independence Day parallel and the Yorbeat Vivas parallel to 250. 2 nice numbered cards back to back. Cam Smith base in there. Let me get that Heineman top loaded up. You do have a 2025 Update hobby box in your, yep. So you're going to get in on the action. If I remember, it was 2025 update, 2025 Allen Ginter, and 2025 archives, just the most recent stuff. Here we go, next one up. That Gold Mirror Auto that you just pulled is listed at $1,200 this week for the, holy cow, $1,000 plus card. There's Drake Baldwin, another hit. It's a good one. The Rookie of the Year. Rookie relic right there for the Braves. Update is just so good. Here's our final pack in this round. Roki Sasaki's in there. Base rookie card. 2 autographs already from the box. And that'll be a wrap. Now it's Silver Pack's turn to get in on the action. 3 Silver Packs. See what we can do with these, and then we'll have the next break coming up. It's either gonna be wow, that Cosmic Round is almost sold out that we just opened up. Cosmic Round's coming next, I guess. Does this beat 2024 update? That's a good question. I would say no. '24's got the Silver Pack speed. Checklist is deeper. And 2024 did the same thing. They had, all the boxes had extra hits. All right, here we go. Psalm's picking up the White Sox. Silver Pack time to wrap up this round. We've got something here, Max Muncy. It'll be a blue, numbered to 150. Roki Sasaki rookies in there. Kate Horton, base card. Unfortunately, no autos. That round's in the books. Update comes through again. Both boxes of Update were great. Both boxes giving you probably each box gave you 4x, which is crazy. Like 4x the cost of the box. Got about $400 in the hobby box. You got over $1,200 easy in the jumbo box. That's why people love that product. That's why I've got #1. And Psalms just won a free pack of cards. Congratulations. EO just picked up a spot. Thanks, EO. So we're moving into Cosmic. I just opened this round up, and it's already just about filled. It's Cosmic right there. It's Archives. A little bit of Chrome Update. All ready for you. There's only 4 teams left in it. Also comes with the dealer's choice jersey, so I'll just pick out a jersey for you. Send that along. Don't worry, I'll be a big name player. Who won the jersey in the last round? Last one I did was a Clayton Kershaw, so I have to do the Ohtani jersey. You're right. Let's do that. So for that Topps Update round, here's the Ohtani jersey. We'll shuffle it around a bit and then spin it. It's going to go to the owner of the Athletics. That'll be for TJ. There's some good karma. So TJ with that. Good luck. He'll take the Ohtani jersey. Congratulations, TJ. And we got 4 teams left. Here's all the Guardians. Let's get these 4 sold real quick and then get started. Guardians are going live right now. And this pick your team round number 9. I don't think the post office is open tomorrow, so everything will ship on Friday. Still going on the Guardians back and forth. We'll see who gets it. White Sox Tom says nothing's open tomorrow. I wonder if Dave and Buster's is open. I might take the kids down there. Movie theaters. Maybe I'll take them to see a movie. Baby's got the Guardians. Good luck. Next, it's all the St. Louis Cardinals in this round. Going live for $1. They're live right now. St. Louis Cardinals up for grabs for $1. I'm going to grab a quick drink. How's your pizza? How many pieces did you eat? Just one? Everybody only had one? Guess they're all still sick. Oh, so he's got the Cardinals. I was just asking everybody how many pieces they eat. They only ate one piece each. Matt is going to have the cards. Thanks, Matt. Next up, it's the Orioles. Matt's payment has failed, by the way, currently, so we'll see if that comes through. Otherwise, the Cardinals might be going back up there. Dodgers coming off the board in Chrome Update. Thank you very much, Psalms. Here comes all of the... There's Matt's payment. It just came through. Orioles are coming next. Let's do them. Let's run that time down a little bit. Run it the whole way down to $1. There they go. They're live right now. Steve's working 12 to 10 tomorrow. People got to eat. Busy day. No problem, Matt. You got that fixed super quick. Chris C is going to have the Reds in the next round, and we have the Orioles going to Christian. Thank you very much. Here's the last team. Last team out. Tigers are going live for half price. Live right now. Sounds good, Chris. I didn't get any of the Patreon stuff out today because the freaking post office closed at noon. Then I was dealing with throw up all morning from 3 of the kids. So I barely got most of the stuff out from last night. There was like 6 of the 82 orders I couldn't even get out because I just ran out of time. I don't know why I have to close at noon on New Year's Eve. It's a lot of prep time they get for the holiday, I guess. EO is going to happen. We're ready to go with this next Cosmic round. We got Easton with the Arizona Diamondbacks. We've got the Atlanta Braves going to meet you. Baltimore Orioles is for Christian. Red Sox are going to be for Easton. Chicago Cubs are going to Bake Bill. We got the Chicago White Sox going to Psalms. Odie Bush is going to have the Cincinnati Reds. Cleveland Guardians are going to Baby. Colorado Rockies are going to Psalms. We got the Detroit Tigers to EO. Easton just picked up the Red Sox in the Chrome Update round. Thank you very much. Houston going to C. Malam. Casey Slugger's got the Royals. TJ Fate has the Angels. Dodgers are going out to Ellis Handelson. Good luck. Marlins are going to Scott. Steve T's going to have the Milwaukee Brewers. Minnesota Twins are going to Steve T. Got the Mets going to Dubby. Jeff Powell with the Yanks. Oakland A's are for Sean Jam. We got the Phillies going to J.D. Owens. Sean Jam's going to have the Pittsburgh Pirates. Sean D.P. going to have the Padres. Christian Neal with the San Francisco Giants. Chris C's got the Mariners. Matt is going to have the St. Louis Cardinals. Tampa Bay is going to GP Top Hat. Texas is going to go to Steve T. Jerry's got the Blue Jays, and then the Washington Nationals is going to W. Picker team round number 9 is ready to go. Probably the last Cosmic Chrome round of the year. We'll be back in the new year with more Cosmic for you. Here we go. Chrome Update gets us started. Steve said, should you do the dealer's choice? I should. Basically what I do is I'll just go downstairs when it's time to ship, and then I'll just pick out a jersey from what I have left. I've been buying a bunch. Looks like we got a Hamilton fan over in the YouTube chat. Stash. I know like pretty much every song. My wife really got me into that. Phillies will have it. J.D. Owens with a second jersey tonight. Dealer's choice. You already have a Kershaw. Congratulations, JD. I might have another Trout. I'll have to see if I have a Trout. I know you like the Angels, right? I may have one Trout left. I might also have one Kirby Puckett left. I have to see. Chrome update starts us off. We'll get another free pack of cards going for you, and there it goes. We'll also pin the next break coming up. Looks like it's going to be a bunch of the mega boxes. Whole bunch of Chrome update. We got the Sepia Maya right there. Ray Wave Jacob Wilson. On to archives. Come up next. Casey Slugger says that the Royals are due for a hit. That'd be nice. We'll see what happens. Dukes, how's it going? Only 2 more breaks left this year. We'll be wrapping things up around 10, then maybe play some games with the family as we wait to midnight. Done. Bill Dunn picking up the Marlins. Thank you very much. Hi, how's it going?
Good.
Did you do all the dishes?
Elsa's just doing the 2 dishes.
Elsa's finishing them up.
Yeah, I did the dishwasher stuff. She's gonna do that.
Okay, we got Luke Weaver starting it off. So, Luke Weaver, Yankees get the first auto. Jeff Powell. Congratulations, Jeff. If you missed it, first auto of the night out of archives was a 1-of-1 Superfractor auto of Hall of Famer Raleigh Fingers. Next box after that had a Hall of Fame auto too in Fergie Jenkins. Be nice to get a third Hall of Famer out of this. Let me get this one top loaded up right now. Jay Sports says, my grandson and I watched London Ring in the new year. He thought it was for here. Yeah, at like 2 o'clock, I was seeing stories about like China and stuff. I was like, Sophia, it's already 2026 over there. She's like, that's weird. Here's the next stack. She says, sorry all the flat earthers out there. Nick says, Eric and Olivia are the only 2 that regularly make it to the midnight hour. Yeah, we're the most likely to get there. Me for sure. I probably get to bed before midnight, maybe like twice a month. We have a Nick Kurtz in there. We've got an Anthony Volpe, numbered to 50. Babe Ruth on the pink foil. Cam Smith. And last stack should be another autograph. White Sox Thompson's. I ordered pizza and got here less than 45 minutes. I feel like in Chicago, you guys probably have a lot more pizza places. I don't know what. Also, the roads are really bad here. I think we're supposed to get up to 4 inches of snow today or tonight. I went out around 5:30 to go get some fireworks, and the roads were awful. We were driving about half the speed. Completely covered with about an inch of snow. None of the salt trucks had gotten to the roads yet. So I'm guessing that there's probably just not a lot of DoorDashers out there right now. Although, I don't know. Does DoorDash give you like time and a half or anything? Like on like a holiday like this? I feel like your pay should be higher if you're DoorDashing like right now. There's a Shea Whitcomb 67 tops rookie auto. Peak pay, $1 to $3 more per offer, says Steve. So yeah. My wife used to DoorDash a little bit, and I think it would come up as like a red zone or something. And like that was the hot spot. Sometimes you'd be like, I'm driving over here because it's a hot spot or whatever. That was like a while ago when she first moved in with me. Pichu says the DoorDash base pay is extremely low. Drivers basically go off of tips. So Shea Whitcomb right there. Free pack of cards going out. Congratulations. We'll get another one running for you here in a second. Topload that autograph up for you. Now it's Cosmic's turn. Here's another free pack right now. Steve says, what a lot of people don't know is that if you have an app that tracks your miles, you get 70 cents per mile to write off. And that's going up to 72 cents a mile in 2026. Yeah, that can really add up for sure. I don't know why people wouldn't write off all the wear and tear and everything. So you're basically going to pay tax on about a third of what you earn. That's pretty great. No taxes on tips start tomorrow too, says Ryan. Man, everyone's going to want a DoorDash. That starts tomorrow. No taxes on tips. Where can I watch the video from earlier? You mean, what, the YouTube video? Or what? USA says, not in Illinois? Like, they're still taxing your tips? How can they do that? I thought it was like Trump said this is what we're doing. Let's see what we got here. Cosmic Chrome. Last Cosmic box of the night. We'll have more of it on Friday when we get back to you again. So far, nothing yet. Still nothing. Man, slow start to that box. No numbered cards at all. No case hits. Democrats don't like it, says Ryan. Why? I don't know how anybody could ever win office saying, I want to tax you more. Steve says, let's not get started. J Sports says, not a federal tax. States could tax them, though. Paul says, I'm a newbie. Earlier, I had the Rangers. I got a 1 out of 75. If you want to go back, go to the YouTube feed. And you can find it there. USA says, yeah, let's not get that started. Yeah, we're going to spiral down a whole political debate about taxes and monetary policy that we don't want to get into. Ryan says it's a federal tax, but states can opt in or opt out. All right. Just looks like, I guess if you don't like it, you just have to move to another state, I guess. Anyway, here we go. Finally a hit. Zach DeZenzo to 199. Took us half the box, and now we're starting off nice in this stack. Kevin Alcantara. It's the extraterrestrial talent rookie auto, and it's a green speckle number to 75. So that'll be a really nice hit going out to the Cubs It's going to Bake Bill. So Bake, congratulations. Probably going to be the best hit of the box. Usually if it's not an autograph, it'll be a Planetary Pursuit or a Supernova or something
Can I
like
eat a
that.
cookie?
Did you eat your pizza?
Yeah.
As long as you close up the container so they don't get stale
Okay.
after you get one. But yeah, you can have one. I got the kids M&M cookies for dessert. There's a Stellanova. Marcelo Meyer right there. Another nice hit. We have another green. Just color all over the place. The Star Cluster, the most recent one was the Braves. We've got Edwin Diaz, numbered 275 of Paul Skeens. In the second half of the box, definitely had some firepower. Another hit. Like 4 numbered cards on this side, 0 on the other. Numbered to 50 on the Gold Interstellar Jose Ramirez. We pulled his autograph earlier out of this product. And another Stellanova. That's pretty rare. 2 Stellanovas in one box. Jackson Job and Chris Sale. Steve says, if you watch all of your cosmic breaks, it just seems like most of the goodies are on the second stack. So most, like all the good stuff is usually on the right-hand side of the boxes, folks. So if you ever pick a loose pack, I guess go to the right side, because that seems to be where all the case hits are and stuff. Going to get these Stellanovas top loaded up along with this autograph. And we're moving into the next round. It's going to be a bunch of mega boxes coming up next. Bunch of Chrome Update Megas. By the way, another free pack is about to be drawn, so you have 2 seconds to click into it. We've got Adam Buck winning a free pack of cards. Congratulations, Adam. If you wonder where all the 50 hobby pack rounds go, I've just been giving away all those. I have tons of hobby packs. I've just been giving them all away to you guys here like this. You can always bring those rounds back. I do like doing those rounds. Maybe in the new year we'll bring back a 50 hobby pack round. But anyway, the next round has 10 spots left. It's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Has an Aaron Judge jersey coming with it and 9 Chrome Update Mega Boxes. So let's go ahead and get it filled up. There goes Padsar grabbing the White Sox in the Chrome Update round with Shoebox Treasures. 10 teams left. Here's all of the Texas Rangers for $1. Live right now. This is the Mega Box round with a whole bunch of Megas. Which is the next to last round of the night. We'll probably be finishing up shortly after 10. Give you plenty of time to get to your New Year's Eve parties or, you know, whatever you're planning on doing tonight, hanging out with your family or just watching some celebrations. I don't know if the Rangers ever went. Here's the Rangers for $1. There they go. Elisha just picked up the Astros. Thank you very much. How are the packs in the shoebox? There's 12 packs. Usually about 10 of them have numbered cards and an autograph. Plus there's a case hit in there as well. Rockin' Eve, that's what I always watch. Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve on ABC. EO is going to have the Texas Rangers. Good luck with the Rangers. Next, here's all the Padres, straight down to $1. They're live right now. I'm going to go grab a piece of pizza real quick while the Padres run. Let's see us the Padres. Looks like all the girls are still up. I'm wondering if they're all going to make it to midnight. So Padres are going to be sold as a wing. Thank you very much. Next up, here's all the Blue Jays. Straight down to $1. They go, and they're live right now. EO just grabbed the Nationals in this round. Thanks, EO. Steve's putting his picks in there for this round. He says, we'll find 3 autos and 6 colored cards in this round. Sister One Angelica just picked up the Padres. Thank you very much, Mrs. EO. And happy anniversary. And Mrs. EO is going to have the Blue Jays right here. Celebrating 37 years with Mr. EO. Congratulations. That's awesome. Next one up. Let's go ahead and run them for $1. All the Angels for $1 right now. $1 Angel spot. Does anybody in the chat have 37 years beat? My parents hit 50 this year. Bobby Bonds has 38. Christian's got 32, or 32 years old of life. I'm talking about an anniversary. LAX coach is going to have that one. Congratulations. Baltimore Orioles are going live next, starting at $1. They're live right now. Some said 30 years, married at 20. Still going strong. That's awesome. So for all of you guys that have been married like 20, 30, 40 years, what's the secret to the long marriage for everybody else that hasn't been married that long? Just always say yes, says Duke's Mystery Packs. C. Murphy grabbing the Orioles. Good luck. Here's all the Cardinals. Cardinals going next for $1. Cricket says alcohol. J Sports says 2 words. Say yes, dear. Here's the video for those of you. I think someone's looking for the stream. This is the YouTube stream that's running concurrently right now.
Do you know where team bags are?
Yeah, I have them down here. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. JD Owens picked up the Cardinals. Good luck. Next, it's all the Astros looking for Cam Smith. This is in all these mega boxes, which I'll pull out here. I'm starting them off at $1. They're live right now. Getting your wife and girlfriend hooked on cards is the key, too. That could help. Jerry says wife's always mine. I've heard that one. Never go to bed mad. That's a great one. I think my dad told me that one. Someone told me that. I've got all these mega boxes ready to go. 9 of them. Don't take everything so seriously, says Sister One Angelica. Zolfer's going to have the Astros, and there's one team left. It's all of the Tigers for $1. They're live right now. Faith First is a good one, says EO. My wife and I were up till like 4:30 a.m. last night talking about Jesus. No joke. Zawing is going to have the Tigers. These will keep things centered. They were talking about, she was raised Muslim. She's not Muslim right now, but she's also not Christian. She's kind of like trying to figure things out, you know? We've got C. Murphy with the Mega Mania round, so we got TJ Miller with the Braves, C. Murphy with the Baltimore Orioles, Foul Ball with the Boston Red Sox. Chase is going to have the Cubs. White Sox going to 32 LAX coach. Reds going to Chris C. Cleveland is going to Cricket. The Rockies are going to Fry Landon. The Tigers going to Zawing. The Astros are going to Zolfer. The Kansas City Royals are going to KC. 32 LAX coach is going to the Angels. TJ Miller has the Dodgers. Bill Dunn has the Marlins. Scott is going to have the Brewers. The Minnesota Twins go to EO. Zolfer's got the Mets. We've got Elisha Nelson with the Yankees. Oakland's going to Wake and Break. Phillies are going to Scott. Pirates are going to EO. Zawing is going to the Padres. Jerry's going to the Giants. Seattle is for Christian Neal. St. Louis Cardinals is for J.D. Owens. GP Top Hat is going to have Tampa Bay. EO has Texas. Toronto is going to go to Sister One Angelica. And EO has got the Nationals. Well, this one's ready to go. All of these. Ryan says, my great-grandfather was dying of cancer and had 2 weeks to live. Got prayed for, went back to the doctor, and scans showed nothing, and lived for 25 more years. That is amazing. That's awesome. Yeah, what a gift being given. Here we go. We got 9 of these boxes. This is number 1. I'll get the other 8 ready to go so we don't lose track. Here's boxes 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So they're all piled up there so we don't lose track. Just as long as we rip all those boxes, we'll have the right amount. Final round of the night coming up is number 4. It's pinned for you down below. Let's get that Aaron Judge jersey given away before we rip all this open. So I don't forget. Aaron Judge jersey in this round. It's going to go to the owner of the Rays. Tampa Bay Rays are for GP Top Hat. So congratulations. You got a free Judge jersey coming your way. Duke said, my dad had cancer. We prayed and prayed and prayed, and they all passed. Here we go with this next one. There's Nick Kurtz. Yeah, cancer is just the worst. I'm really sorry that you had to go through that, and it's just affected everybody. Everybody in here has been affected in one way or another. Jay Sports said his mom had melanoma. His dad had lung cancer. There's got to be a way that we can beat this somehow. I mean, they're literally able to clone living organisms. Like, why can't we just figure out a way to beat it? You know the thing that surprises me the most that we haven't figured out yet? Like, we can do all this stuff. We can send rockets to past Pluto and send images back. Put a man on the moon. We can send video of me opening this around the world in real time. People over in like Japan can watch this right now. Why can't we power a car or vehicle with water? Like, why can't we have like hydropower? I feel like that's something that should be able to be done. I don't know. And I've heard that every time someone gets close, like there's always some major setback and they just mysteriously die. Wouldn't that be something? Never have to pay for gas again. There's Logan Henderson. That's a pretty good rookie auto right there. Milwaukee Brewers, Scott is going to have this one. On to the next box of update. Big Hans says Happy New Year out there to everybody. Happy New Year, Emmy. We're going to be celebrating soon. No, there's 2 hours and 11 minutes. J Sports said a guy in Connellsville had a carburetor that ran on distilled water in the 50s. Ford bought the rights to it and disappeared forever. It's got to be all about the oil companies, I guess. They don't... It doesn't make sense. I don't know. The hand says 3 hours for him. Not sure if he's going to make it to midnight. One auto so far. Steve said 3 and 6. I'll say 2 and 4. Negative of Matt Swanson and an X Factor of Marcelo Meyer. Okay, 2 autos already. Steve's probably going to be right. Evan Sisk to 499. EO is going to get that one. So, EO, congratulations on the rookie auto on your anniversary day. Not too shabby. Too much money in oil and medicine, says Ryan. Yeah, oil's just... Man, that John D. Rockefeller, I watched the documentary on him. He was some kind of evil. That guy. Cornered the market on everything. Big Hand says, love the top 25 video series and great choice on number 1. Yeah, we did a break of 2025 update tonight, and both boxes both give 4x what the boxes cost for pre-sale. Duke says, I was reading in a car magazine that a guy bought a Cybertruck, went to the car wash, as it was going through, the truck died and turned all black. What? I will say I'd rather have a gas-powered car than an electric car or a smart car. Duke says you can't wash them unless you hit a button and then burn up. Wow, man, that would be terrible. Jennifer says, I just saw in a different stream a guy ran a mantle signed baseball with no COA. That means no certificate of authenticity. Sold it for $54 and then said, sorry, bud, I wanted $200 and ended the stream. Wow. Yeah, that's why you only stick to, you know, more established sellers. Why not just start it for $200 then? hopefully the guy can get his $54 back. Not much going on in this one. JD Owens picks up the Rangers. Thank you. That's 4 boxes down. 2 autos already from the first 4 boxes. Duke says they didn't even give him a new truck because he didn't read the manual. I just don't like, the only thing I don't like about the electric cars getting hands and the smart cars is they could be hacked, or the government could just be like, all right, if your VIN ends in an odd number, you're not driving today because of this or that or whatever. Remember during COVID how they told everybody to freaking lock themselves in their houses and not go out? I thought that was the craziest thing ever. Like, you're not allowed to even like go out to the store, go outside. And they're one step away from just, if everybody had electric cars, they could have just pressed a button and said, okay, no one's going anywhere now. That's why I like gas cars for that reason over electric. Marcella Meyer right there. He was the only notable hit of that box. There's box number 7. 5 in the books, I think. Six in the books. Never can power your house in a power outage, though. Might be good to have a gas and a cyber. Give your wife the gas-powered car or vice versa. What I need to get is a generator and figure out how to use that. Just in case. There's been a couple times over the last few years where we've been without power. Cam Smith X-Fractors in that box, but not much else. 2 boxes left. What's this? After a hurricane a few years ago, it was without power for 7 days. That's really rough. When we went on our honeymoon last year, Puerto Rico plunged into darkness on our last day there. And they were without power for like a week. Luckily, we were able to get out of there. We're looking at going back, though. My wife really, really likes it there a lot. Box number 8. Jacob Wilson, the only notable base card in there. No more numbered cards. We've gotten a little bit cold. Here's the last one, box number 9. Chrome Update Hobby and Shoebox coming up next. Dukes is going to Italy. That is awesome. My wife just needs to get her passport updated with her married name on it. And then we could probably go as well. Somewhere like that. Probably not this summer because number 6 is on the way. I don't know if I have a box to put those in. Just put them in here for now.
Okay,
That way or whatever.
these are
Just
like
so they're all organized.
B, C, D, F, G, and this is like all the way up to T.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna come back and do another round soon.
All right, we still have 2 hours till midnight. Probably do some, maybe a family game night after this or something to try to keep them up. Nick Kurt's X-Fractor's a good one. But no auto in that one. Just 3 more kids, you got a full starting lineup. I know. All right, so that round is in the books. Round number 5. We did the judge jersey already, so the last round of the night's pinned down below. If you'd like to participate in it, it's with the Shoebox Treasures and Chrome update. Right there. Well, to give away that Shoebox Treasures commemorative box, so one you can have that. I know some of you guys use it for PC cards to put stuff in. Every time we've ever done one of those breaks, we've always given the box away. Let's see, there's 9 spots left, so here's all of the Arizona Diamondbacks going for $1. Start off with them. It's live right now. D-backs go first. EO is going to have the Brewers. Thank you very much. Big Hand says, I still got my jabs numbered to 1. Shoebox auto. Yeah, I signed a box 3. That was pretty cool. What team's being bid on right now? It's the Diamondbacks. All Arizona Diamondbacks cards. It should show at the bottom of your screen. Paul's going to get them. Thanks, Paul. Next up, here's all the Guardians. Start them off way down at $1. They're live right now. $1 Guardian spot. EO picked up the Pirates. Thanks, man. And Mrs. EO picks up the Guardians. Good luck, guys. Next, here's all the Rockies. Starting them off at $1. They're live right now. Last round of 2025. Right now, we've been live for 3 hours and 14 minutes. Probably about a 3.5 hour show, not a super long one. Typically, we're live for like 5 to 6 hours. Rockies going to Opera Rocks. Thank you very much. Good luck with the Rocks. There's only 4 teams left. How about all the Cardinals for $1? Cardinals are live right now. Making rule changes for next year? It's not a bad idea. You're saying change the weirdo spot from the Oakland A's to what? Probably White Sox, Rockies, or Marlins, huh? One of those 3 would have to get it. Paul is going to have the Cardinals. Thank you very much. We might have to do like a poll on that and see what people want to do. I do think that it's time. Here's the next one. It's all of the Orioles. There goes the Nats. EO just picked them up. Here's all the Orioles. We'll run them the whole way down to $1 and sell them. Who's Bo and Belly going to sign with? Yeah, Bo Bichette and Bellinger, free agents. Still out there? I don't know. I'm waiting to see who this Japanese guy is going to sign with. Third baseman from Japan. I forget his name. Starts with an O. I should know it by now. It's like okay something something something. I think his deadline's coming up. We have to sign soon. I'm really hoping he comes to the Pirates. But I haven't seen any recent news on it. There's this dumb Facebook page that always posts all this fake Pirates news, and they signed that he signed with the Pirates. And I got all excited, and then it turned out to be a big freaking fake. And Sister One Angelica is going to have that spot. Yeah, it's like Oka something. I can't remember his name. Here is the last team. It's the Tigers. We'll start them off at half price. And they're going live right now. Last team out. Yeah, the weirdest spot's like any non-baseball. Like, for example, if we open this box of when we open this box of shoebox treasures, if there's like an Andy Friedman card, a card of the artist, that would go to the Oakland A's because we haven't changed that. The Oakland A's are always the worst team for many years, and there's an error payment there for the Tigers. Christian Neal won them for 50, but the payment is caught up. So we'll wait and see if that comes through for a minute since it's literally the last round of the night. Let me read off everybody's team, and we'll give you a little bit of time to see if you can get that to go through. Otherwise, we'll have to re-auction them. So we've got Paul taking the Arizona Diamondbacks, TJ Miller with the Atlanta Braves, Sister One Angelica's got the Baltimore Orioles, Easton's going to have the Boston Red Sox, Cubs are going to go to Bake Bill. Got the White Sox going to do Pad Sar. Chris C is going to have the Cincinnati Reds. Sister One Angelica's got the Cleveland Guardians. Opera Rocks is going to have Colorado. Detroit is still trying to get through. Elisha Nelson's going to have the Houston Astros. Casey Slugger with the Kansas City Royals. Easton's going to have the Angels. Dodgers are going to go out to Psalms. We've got the Marlins going to Bill Dunn. We've got the Milwaukee Brewers going to EO, 32 LAX coach. The Minnesota Twins, TJ Miller. With the Mets, Jeff Powell with the Yankees. Psalms with the Oakland A's. Philadelphia Phillies going to Psalms. EO with the Pirates. San Diego Padres with Sister One Angelica. The Giants are going to Paul. Christian says it's been acting up all day. Yeah, it keeps like trying to put it through, but it keeps saying error over and over again. Jerry with the Seattle Mariners. Paul's got the St. Louis Cardinals. 32 LAX coach with Tampa Bay. Texas is going to J.D. Owens. Toronto is for Big Saul. And Washington's for EO. I just know that once I start the break, it won't ever go through. So I'll probably have to run the Tigers again here. So don't worry about it, Christian. Here comes the Tigers right now. So it's going to come up as all Detroit Tigers in this round. Pick your team 4 with shoebox and Chrome update. I know it sold for more than this, but I'll start it off at 32 once again. And the Tiger spot is going live right now. Infantry says, "You hear about the Mana Ball?" Yeah, someone said something about it. Is that like national news or something? Is it making rounds on social media? I heard it was like a new seller, his very first show, and he ripped everybody off and just left. It's pretty wild. Yeah, it's $54 on a Mana Ball, and he just left. I'll tell you what, even at 200, that ball's still fake. Like, come on, a mantle, like actual real ball that's going to pass authenticity is going to be worth at least $1,000, if not more. I know because I bought one that was fake by accident. I bought one with the COA, and the COA ended up being fake too. D4 Dice is going to have the Detroit Tigers. Yeah, I bought one with the COA, and that ended up being fake. That got double faked. All right, we're sold out now on a freaking hat. Yeah, I still have that. I threw it up in a kitchen cabinet that's never used, and it's still up there. It's been there for 7 years. Angrily threw it up there. I was initially thinking about destroying it on video. You know how, like, wasn't Barry Bonds' ball, like, bought and demolished or something like that? Was it Bonds or McGuire's ball? I can't remember. Or branded with a big asterisk. I thought about doing something like that. Steve says, good luck, everybody. Here we go. Set it off with the fireworks tonight. Yeah, I could never sell it because when I come across, a couple times on the channel, I've come across a fake. A couple times we've had a consignment. There's been cards that I've clearly known were fakes. And I remember, I think it was the Billy Ripken, the error card I tore up. And I had another one with a Derek Jeter fake. Tore that one up too. You can just tell. Jennifer says, you talk about the ball. Man, this mantle ball, everyone's talking about it. How many people did this new seller have in their stream? It's like the talk of whatnot. Connor with the raid, party of 13. Thank you very, very much. So Connorville, I hope you guys will give them a follow. I'm already friends with them, meaning we're both following each other. Check them out. Let's go ahead and do a giveaway so that Connorville's followers can have a chance at a free pack of cards. There you go. Jay Sports says, way back when Yahoo had an auction site, I think I remember that. I bought a Vic Auto when he's a rookie and was sent a plain football. The guy was caught and I got refunded. Man, yeah. I remember Yahoo. Man, Yahoo was pretty crazy back in the day. Cam Smith right there. Christian Campbell. We have a gold Ryan O'Hearn to 50. Yahoo was like a go-to place for a lot of stuff. There's an autograph. Winsell Perez for the Tigers. Last team out. D4 Dice is going to get the autograph of the box. How about that? Foxy said, will there be any more breaks tonight? We're probably going to save them for Friday just because it is New Year's Eve and I'm going to be spending some time with the family here for the next 2 hours. So we'll go ahead and wrap things up for tonight, but we'll be back on Friday. We got plans to set off some big fireworks tonight. I think we might play some games. Maybe a little bit of, they got some games for Christmas. Maybe some freaking Barbie Life Barbie Edition, whatever it's called. Maybe some Pictionary. Maybe some Sequence. That's a favorite. She says, I thought it was just you, but apparently everyone's a machine in that family. We'll see if they can stay up. I know Jackson's down for the night. Once he goes to sleep, he stays asleep now, which is great. There's Sung Chae Cheng to 99. The second most likely to be asleep and not up for New Year's is my wife. She is really, really good at falling asleep. When I met her, she used to go to bed when it got dark outside. Like, it'd be like 7 o'clock and she'd be like ready to go to bed. Now she goes to bed at like 8:30. She likes her sleep. Here is the Shoebox Treasures box. We'll give away this box as well in this round. So let's give them both away first. So first we'll do the Acuna Jr. City Connect jersey right now. The Ronald Acuna Jr. jersey is going to go to the owner of the Giants in this round. That's going to be Paul. So, Paul, congratulations. You got a free jersey. And now the empty shoebox is going to go to the Giants as well. Paul sweeps it. Double for Paul. That's only the second time that's happened. Happened like a week or two ago, too. So Paul gets all. Congratulations. Get the empty box. And you also get a jersey as well. It's not too shabby. Trying to keep your box in pristine shape without a big gash across it. It's supposed to look like a shoe box with this tissue paper. Here's all the packs. We'll take these out. Let's see what we can find in this. So 6 packs on each side, and then there's a hit down there hidden in the hull of this ship. I can see who it is. I see Kirk Gibson's eyes peering out at me. 89 tops. It's going to be a canvas. So canvas parallel, 89 tops. Right there. Now let's see what we can do. Kevin, Happy New Year's. Why don't you do Mystery Box Monday? I only had like 2 packages, so it would have been like a 3-minute video. So, I mean, I had the top 25 countdown, so we just did one of those. All right, here we go. Shoebox Treasures. This is numbered to 99. Ricky Henderson. Oakland A's get the first hit. Duke Snider's a 51 Bowman, so that one won't be numbered. Those are the only ones that aren't numbered. When you see a 51 Bowman in there, you usually get 2 of those per box. Then all the other cards in that spot will be numbered, like this Dave Winfield, which is going to be numbered on the black and white. Numbered to, I think it's 50. Number 75. Maybe the sepias are to 50. Satchel Paige 53. Brooks Lee. Looks like we got a free pack winner. Breads is going to get that one. Brooks Lee, rookie. It's numbered to 99. Another one here. This is low numbered coming up. Numbered to 10. Low numbered to 10 on the way. It's going to be Tim Wallach. Where'd he go? There it is. It's a vintage stock, so no gloss on the card. A vintage stock. I don't know if you can tell the difference. See how this one, see how the card behind it is super shiny and reflecting the light? That's gloss. And the Tim Wallach is very muted. That's a vintage stock card. So that's out of 10. That goes to the Nationals, since that's where the Expos ended up going. Walter Johnson, the big train right there, numbered to 75. Washington Senators moving off to the Twins. Let's see what else we got. The Senators are kind of weird. They're really, sometimes they get screwed up. I get screwed up with them because they became the Minnesota Twins, and then they came back, and then they became the Texas Rangers. It's weird. So when Walter Johnson played, they became the Twins. But then they came back, then they left again. And when they left again, they went and became the Texas Rangers. So if you get a card from the Washington Senators that was from 61 to 71, it's supposed to go to the Twins. But who can keep track of that? It's so tough. That's like when you get the St. Louis Browns. That goes to the Orioles because they moved to Baltimore. Expos are an easier one because that's a recent one, so everyone knows that they moved to Washington. Ross says, don't forget to upload that video. Good call, Ross. Let's do it right now. I would have honestly completely forgotten. Because I'm looking forward to going, and it is ready to go. I'm going to have to get a better thumbnail in there. I'll do that maybe later. I'll just let YouTube choose the thumbnail, which will just be some rando card probably. Right now it's a Jack Caglione red. they're just going to put in there. I think it's ready. Ready to see Ross's top 25 countdown of 2025? I'll make it live right now. There it goes. Alrighty, here we go. Last stack. See, like this one. So tough to keep track. This one should go to the Rangers because this is a 71. So I'll try to remember that. Lou Ford fan was one that pointed that out to me. I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. There's Wade Boggs on the sepia. It's going to be number on the back to 50. Wade Boggs rookie card. We still haven't had the autograph yet. Man, that's a nice one right there. The Mantle. 51 Bowman Mantle. That is an awesome card. Very, very nice. Congratulations, Yankees. We'll get that one sleeved up. Mookie Betts. The next one coming up. It's going to be a Topps foil refractor there, number 235. Is the autograph going to be Tim Wallach? We have an auto here coming up out of 50. Yep. Tim Wallach is the autograph. So that'll go to the Washington Nationals. Congratulations. This is going to be our last autograph of the year, Tim Wallach. That'll go to EO with the last auto of the year. Congratulations on that one. I was hoping for a Hall of Famer out of this one. Tim Wallach had a good career. Greg Maddux on the black and white, numbered to 75. Last stack of cards here. Pee Wee Reese, 51, and Alan Trammell. Last card of the year. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. We're going to go and I'm going to go and spend the rest of the next hour and 40 minutes with my family and maybe a little after. We're going to ring in the new year, play some games, then go out, watch the ball drop, and go out and set off some fireworks. So thank you for spending a little bit of time with me on New Year's Eve. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope this helped pass the time, getting you ready for New Year's. If you'd like to check out over on YouTube, we just dropped 5 minutes ago the top 25 pulls of 2025. If you'd like to kind of refresh your memory on some of the bigger pulls that we had this year, it's over there. Ross put it together for us, and I just uploaded it. So thank you, Ross, for doing that. And thanks, everybody, for watching. Happy New Year, everybody. We'll see you again here on Friday night. We'll probably start 5 or 6 o'clock again. Actually, you know what? Friday night might actually be a later start. You know, maybe we'll do a day game Friday. I'll have to let you know. My daughter's got a basketball game on Friday again. Maybe we'll do what we did last Friday and do a split day-night doubleheader. Last Friday, we started at noon, did like a couple hours. Then I left the stream running, went and watched her game, and then came back and finished the stream. That way, if you bought something in the early portion, you could keep all your shipping discounts. Maybe we'll do that again because she does have a game this Friday. So probably a split day-night doubleheader on Friday for you. Our first break of the year. So thank you very much. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening and have a very, very happy New Year's. We're going to go ahead and raid somebody. Randy was in our stream earlier. He said he was going to try a single show tonight. Let's go check him out. Last time I raided him, he just ended his stream. So hopefully he's got his stuff together. Let's check out Randy, everybody. Happy New Year. And I'll see you all on Friday night. Or actually Friday at noon. Here on Whatnot. Good night, everybody. And Happy New Year.
Oh, thank you for the raid. Really appreciate that. We'll do all these. Oh, thank you, Jabs. Thank you, Jabs. So, guys, let me know if you have any